the Pepeloni button on accident.
Pepeloni button. She just put out a video of her being like,
I'm coming back.
I'm gonna be back. I'm coming back. I'm going to live in your house again.
It's so weird when they have to make videos like that. It's like when ISIS sends like a video of like a hostage they have.
I will return.
I will be back.
I'm coming.
You know what? They should start doing whenever the Hololive goes on hiatus. They ought to do something where like next time there's a concert, there's like a post-credit scene, and it's like Hachima will return.
They are selling a Blu-ray of their last summer festival concert thing.
That one, you know what pissed me off about that one? It was good otherwise, but for this Hololive summer thing, they made like a. Did you see there was like a sexy realistic Marine that appeared at one point?
Yes and no. It's not sticking in my memory, but I think I remember it.
I don't like the sexy photorealistic Marine.
Is it like oh yes, I did see it. Oh my god, I remember her. I just thought that was like an FF14 model. Like
no, it looks like somebody made Marine in like Soul Calibur 6 or something. Like it look
Marine looks like a real doll. Like I could have her in my house.
Yeah, it's
not that I ever would because I don't want to disrespect you.
I don't like that they did that. I don't like that. The other thing is I don't really generally like the 3Ds as much because you can really tell everybody's just using the same model that they scale up and down. Like they have like some Skyrim sliders on, and they all kind of look like the same. They all.
It's true.
Yeah, they don't. You don't. It's just not the same. You don't get the big fat ass when Marine goes 3D, and that's just not. What's the point then? What's the point, Russ?
Okay, so we should start the episode.
Oh, this was starting the episode.
Well, okay. Hey everyone. So this is a little bit different than usual. Alan once again is going on to their harebrained, crazy get-rich-quick schemes and is currently, trying to find the next biggest and bestest thing in
I'm in the app game, baby.
The business world, the app game, the rise and grind.
Yeah,
Alan, you're trying to create a new. What did you tell me? You told me this not weeks ago.
Well, I was thinking, I was watching the movie Hitch, the Will Smith movie Hitch, where
what basketball player said Hitch was his favorite movie of all time again and had the tattoo of Hitch?
Oh God, he had the and there's the tattoo of him when he had like the allergies and his face is all puffed up.
Yeah, well, whatever basketball player that was, and you're probably screaming at your phone right now if you know who it is. Alan, what's your Hitch tattoo?
Well, it's actually wait. Are you asking me? Do I have a tattoo of Hitch?
Do you have a tattoo of Hitch?
Well, I've actually got a tattoo of Jason Tatum's tattoo of Hitch.
Is Hitch one of those things where people call the character Hitch, or is actual name Hitch? Because I wouldn't be shocked.
No,
if his name
he is Hitch in the movie. He is Hitch.
His name's like John Hitchman or something. Hitch, you're working class roots. You'll never make it in showbiz. Well, I'll hook women up or something. I don't even remember. I've seen Hitch.
Yeah, I mean, I watch it all the time. It's one of the time he's a date doctor who coaches men. He's kind of like a Cyrano figure, and that's what I'm like to these guys. My new dating service that I'm providing is setting up lib men, epic lib men, some leftist loons, perhaps like me, with conserva crazy women.
Wow. So I'm already excluded because I myself am a conservative.
No, you have to find the opposite of the app I'm making. Maybe that's what your job can be, Russ.
What's the opposite movie of Hitch?
Ooh.
Is there a not?
Ooh, man, I don't know what the opposite of Hitch would be.
What could be the opposite?
Who's the opposite of Will Smith? He would have to be like what's the
man who's taking a slap?
Yeah, it can't be Chris Rock because he's not the opposite of. I mean, I don't think. Well, maybe he is the opposite of Will Smith.
Chris Rock is the unstoppable or the unmovable object.
I was going to say the opposite of like a black Scientologist guy should be like a white Mormon actor.
Who's the most famous white Mormon actor? Most famous Mormon actor.
That's a great question. Are there any Mormon actors?
The most famous Mormon actor, John Beck.
Eliza Dushku. John Hader from Napoleon Dynamite. It's Napoleon Dynamite. You consider Napoleon Dynamite
is the most famous. You know, it was funny when I visited Boise earlier this year. One of the we walked past Boise's biggest movie theater, and it seems like every month they had like a special John Heater comes to talk Hollywood or talk about one of his old movies. So if you just live in Boise, you can just go see John Heater whenever you want. Like it's just you can do that.
Is Uncle Rico there? Throwing a
Where is
football
Uncle
around?
Rico?
Were you a big Napoleon Dynamite head like I was?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were both there at the same age where
It was cool. We like it.
It was, yeah. I had a vote for Pedro shirt. I had 2 Napoleon Dynamite shirts.
So cool.
I had a vote for Pedro and the Liger, the Liger he drew.
Now the whole thing with the whole plot line with his brother and the woman he's dating, maybe not. That was a different time, folks.
What are you talking about?
Remember when his brother?
Love is love, baby.
His brother started wearing a do-rag. His brother started wearing a
I don't know,
do-rag.
I'm laughing at that. I'm laughing at that. I'm just smiling.
The thing we didn't get to see is, did Kip get that wave or not? I don't know.
Oh
We
my
never got to
God.
figure it out.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was maybe not the best part of it, but the Uncle Rico plot line pretty good. He's a guy. He's a real guy in the world.
As a conservative crazy, I don't know. I just don't think they can't make. It's like Blazing Saddles. They can't make that no more.
They can't make Napoleon Dynamite anymore. You know what's funny about that is that came out. I think did that come out the same year as I Heart Huckabees?
Oh man, that's a good.
That was David. Yeah, that was 2004. David O. Russell. I Heart Huckabees.
Anyway, Alan, you're gonna make beautiful, crazy, conservative women fall in love with big fat, dumb
Redditors.
James Redditors.
Not Kevin James style Redditor. Kevin James is more the Hitch style. He's not lib though. I don't think he's. I'm thinking like
I don't know. He's the king of queens, which implies some sort of monarchist value.
That's so true. That's some sort of matriarchal system. Just take a look at my greatest success to date. Lauren Boebert's date, the epic hooch barman, the hooch craft cocktail barman.
I love that. Like the thing that people don't talk about enough is that like, even after becoming a politician, she's still in the restaurateur's mindset.
Yeah,
it's all about the. Yeah, I've been watching The Bear, so I'm like an expert on restaurants and stuff.
Do they jerk people off in The Bear too? Do they?
It's one of those shows where everybody's yelling at each other like, okay, come on over, chef. Trick me off, chef. Get on over, chef.
Yeah. Yes, chef, I will edge you to... There's
a very Italian man, and he's like, hey,
forget about
brother. Forget about it.
Hey, you're jerking me off, but you won't let me finish? No! So Quinn Gallagher, the owner of Hooch Craft Cocktail Craft Cocktail Lounge, he was one of my first clients, and you know he shows the method that my method just works out. My method that I'm telling these
a method to your madness because you're mad as a damn.
And the method that I'm telling these guys is to go to weird local musicals. Specifically ones that are like a remake of like an 80s or 90s movie. You gotta go to these nostalgia fests.
Roadhouse, the musical.
Ooh, I'm going to Heather's, the musical.
We're going to Buckaroo. Wait, I think Buckaroo Banzai is a 90s thing, right?
Is that a 90s? That's an 80s thing.
Oh, it's an 80s thing because the fucking the Ready Player One guy references it endlessly.
That pisses me off because I like that movie.
Oh, the watermelon. Ooh, there would be a great song. I have a watermelon and it is very round. That would be a good musical.
It would be a good musical. But I'm just telling people you got to go to these musicals because there's nothing that gets conservative women more horny than nostalgia, baby. They love nostalgia.
Breaking out into song, men actually saying their feelings out loud, like the forbidden fruit.
Yeah, and also I'm making sure that they're vaping while they're doing it too. Ideally, both parties should be vaping.
Do you think she was vaping an aphrodisiac?
Because the vape
oyster juice.
I told my man, it's like, hey, listen, you got to get Spanish Fly vape carts.
That's cool.
You gotta get
Dude,
the.
is there a vape cartridge? I doubt that they can't have the flavors anymore, but I wonder if back in the day there was like an oyster flavored
I mean, I bet there's some sort of weird strain of weed that tastes like oyster.
what is the oyster weed?
Oyster
What
weed.
are the other aphrodisiacs? What are the famous aphrodisiacs?
I mean, I think lavender's technically one.
Lavender?
Yeah, I think so.
Lavender? The
Yeah.
soap? The thing you wash your hand with?
Yeah, it makes you slightly horny when you use it.
That's crazy. I've never. Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. Oysters, balut,
Is balut
century eggs.
really?
I guess. I don't know.
That's the only reason somebody would eat one of those. I guess is if they got
Hey,
horny.
come on.
I mean, that's the same thing with oysters. Oysters are kind of like weird little snots that you eat because you think you get horny.
I'm on a Mattress Clarity, which seems to be like the BuzzFeed of horny stuff. They claim asparagus. I
Really?
forgot that a lot
That
of
just makes
aphrodisiacs and
That just makes your piss smell.
yeah.
As we learned from Austin
Maybe it's
Powers.
a masculine scent though. I don't know. I associate the stinkiness, but maybe it's a very
Whenever I think about asparagus, I think about that scene in Austin Powers where he's hiding behind a peeing fountain, and there's a repeating gag where he has to like keep on peeing so that he can keep up with the fountain and not break his cover. And at one point he eats asparagus and it kind of like refills his pee meter, but then the guard catches him because his pee smells now. And man, God, we need another Austin Powers so bad. That's all. That's my takeaway from that.
Gunboo. Yartsa Gunboo. Have you ever had Yartsa Gunboo before?
No. Is that what's in those honey packets at the gas stations?
It's the Viagra of the Himalayas, and it looks like something you would find in Dark Souls. That looks gross.
Ooh.
Oh, the cheese with the maggots in it is supposed to be
See, do you get what I'm saying though? Some of this stuff is like stuff that's like visually unappealing, and it's like I think that's people just trick themselves into saying there's like one nasty man in history who's like, you gotta eat this old rotten chicken egg. It's like, and everybody's like, why do you eat the rotten old chicken egg, man? And he's like, it makes my dick strong. And they're like, oh, okay.
This one's like a cheat red wine.
Okay, come on.
Come on, that's not.
Come on, get out of here.
A lot of shit happens on red wine. People getting horny is maybe like one of the 80 things that could happen drinking a glass of wine on a given night.
Yeah, it's almost like alcohol is just kind of just a general like just roll the dice. Who knows what could happen?
Well, red wine's like alcohol plus. It's the most evil alcohol.
It is that's why vampires drink it, or I guess they don't drink it technically.
They like nurse it because they're kind of like, I'm gonna drink blood, but you think I'm drinking wine.
I just pour wine for you, and then I have a cup that's got poured from a different bottle that kind of looks the same. They use fake they use like a disguised wine. But they never actually drink the wine.
One time listening to the Sopranos, the Talking Sopranos podcast with why am I forgetting his name?
Pauly?
Well, no. Why am I forgetting the names of the
Bobby Bacala?
Bobby Bacala and Michael Imperioli and Steve Sciarippa.
Yes.
Yeah. So Chrissy and Bobby Bacala. He said that when he was a kid, they would have Italian wine, and they would have the Italian wine, and it would be mix it with Coke for the little kids, so it'd be half Coke, half wine.
Ooh.
I
don't know about that.
Know how that. I know, right?
It doesn't sound
anyway,
good.
Alan, so you're gonna get guys who post epic memes on Reddit about voting for Biden or whatever. You're gonna get their dicks sucked.
Yeah. By the most conservative women with the most wacky glasses out there. So you see these glasses frames and you're like, she's a little quirky.
Yeah, she's crazy with it.
She's a little crazy with it.
She wants a pair of glasses that lets you know I'm fun.
Yeah, I'm fun. I mean, and something that we don't. Is it weird that like Lauren Boebert's like a grandmother at this point? He's like, I forgot that happened. Did she get elected that long ago? What year is it?
Mm-hmm.
What year is it?
I don't know. Time keeps moving on in strange ways.
I feel like Lauren Boebert's like been in like the hyperbolic time chamber that she got elected. Like, what happened? I don't.
What's the funny thing about her is that she's like she's in an attention battle for with Marjorie Taylor Greene, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like she's funnier. She's done funnier things have happened.
She's funnier, but I mean, it's not as Marjorie Taylor Greene is more like. I mean, well, she goes along with more of the Republican marching orders, I think, but she also has her more insane moments like the Jewish space laser thing, or
I remember
she's more
the
cute.
one. She did the Hunter Biden dick, or was that Lauren Boebert?
Who did? I
was
mean,
the
I
one
think
who
they're all passing around photos of Hunter Biden's dick all the time. They're watching him
Right,
jerk off all the time and put M&Ms on his dick or whatever he did in that video.
And then there was the one during the lockdown where she was like doing CrossFit in an empty hotel room to like protest the lockdown or something strange. What was that again?
Yeah, that was definitely Marjorie Taylor Greene because she's the CrossFit lady. But you know what? I think they all probably do CrossFit's some sort of weird. That's also where I'm advertising my app is CrossFit centers, because those are just hotbeds for like weird.
You're headed over
women.
to the local box.
I'm heading over to the local box.
What's the name? You no Globos. No Globos here.
Absolutely no Globos. All boxes.
You refuse a Globo.
No Globos allowed, please.
Even me? Globo, the alien?
Sorry, Globo.
Oh, man. Well, anyway, that's the end of Globo. Globo's not coming back. Don't listen to Globo. Alan, edit that out. Anyway. Welcome, everybody. This is Hogcast Speedy Delivery, the #1 independent Sonic Pizza podcast on the planet. I'm your host, Russ Walsh. With me is my co-host, Alan Black. Welcome, Alan.
What exactly is why do they call it a box, and why do they call other things Globos?
I don't know. Well,
is it a dodgeball thing?
Because it's like global. It's like a chain. It's like a chain.
Wasn't that the name of the gym from Dodgeball?
Maybe. I don't. It wouldn't surprise me if the CrossFit guys based
It was called
Globo
Gym. It was called Globo Gym.
Yeah, it definitely feels like something that like CrossFit guys would base their personality on, like a movie from 2000.
I'm the good guys in a Vince Vaughn movie. Sick.
Well, they wouldn't be.
The conservatives get horny from nostalgia, so they love this movie from like 2004.
They see an old car and they're like, I want to fuck the tailpipe.
Man, that was 2004. 2004 had I Heart Huckabees, Dodgeball, and Napoleon Dynamite. What a great time.
Cinema ended that year.
Yeah.
When did things start to fall apart? A lot of people say X2.
Oh,
I don't know why I said it.
I mean, X2 was when... I tell you what, that's not too far off. Because I feel like...
what? You're going to call me a whippersnapper?
I tell you what. X2 was very cool because that was like... that opened up... X2 started with like the biggest high of like Nightcrawler attacking the president of the United States. Do you remember that shit? That was so sick. That was so sick. And then I feel like by the end of the movie, the shine had kind of worn off. And I realized like, oh, I was so excited, but this kind of just wore off for me. And it's not as cool anymore. And we do get to see that cool phoenix shaped, like the phoenix glowing silhouette underneath the flooded lake or whatever. But it was just not exactly, I don't know. I feel like that last act of that movie was like when the childhood magic wore off for me. The childhood magic of a Bryan Singer movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's probably best that it wore off for me at that point, I guess. But, I think all in all, I think the Bryan Singer X-Men movies are probably on average better than all of the Marvel movies.
I haven't seen them in so long. Maybe I should just leave them in my beautiful memory.
I mean, the Wolverine movie was not good. And X-Men Last Stand had some okay moments, I think. But do you know what the one thing I remember from X-Men 3 is? Okay, there's a scene in there where they like put like a power suppression collar on Mystique at one point, and she like turns back to human form, but somebody in the audience said she looks like Monica Lewinsky when she turned back to human form. It's like, what are you talking about? And then it always struck me as weird because I'm like, huh? Rebecca Romaine? What? Why were you thinking about Monica Lewinsky in 2000?
I feel like there was a period of time where like people who
that was just like
who were unconnected or not into things were like, what's the sexiest woman imaginable? Well, who was the lady on the news a lot who sucked the dick?
The woman who made the news for sucking dick must be the sexiest woman on earth.
Yeah. It was a go-to. I mean, like, Jay Leno made a career off of it.
That is true. Yeah, it's just like talking about her and the Menendez brothers over and over again.
Maybe they're a fellow disciple of Jay.
that was like a Jay Leno style.
To the ground.
That would explain why after they said that, somebody said, "Good one, Jay." It was Kevin Eubanks. He was there watching it.
Oh,
with
come
me.
on. Oh, Jay, that's crazy.
Come on, man.
I would love to go see a movie with Kevin, Jay, and myself. We would go see.
What movie would you go see? I mean,
Oh,
ideally
baby, we're gonna
Cars.
do Barbenheimer. Remember the Barbenheimer?
Oh man, it
Oh,
feels
we
like
love the Barbenheimer.
it feels like it was only like 3 months ago.
Kevin, I think this movie's gonna bomb. Too long, Kevin. Oh, Jay, don't say that. The reviews are good, Jay.
Do you think Jay has to cover Kevin's eyes during the sex scenes?
Oh, come on, Jay, let me see him.
Yeah, you'd want to see this.
You
Ruin your
can
pure
see
eyes.
this, Kevin. Oh, come on, Jay.
Come on, Jay. I gotta see the boobs. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh, Jay Leno. I hope he's doing good.
I hope he's okay.
I hope he's not the man on fire or whatever after he blew up in that car.
From Metal Gear Solid 5.
He caught on fire is all the last time we heard of
I'm
it.
coming for you, Conan.
Oh man.
Coco has come too. I'm coming for you.
Do you think he heard about? Do you think he got mad that he was in Death Stranding? He's like, I want to be in Death Stranding too. Scam me in.
I'm trying to think of what the knockoff Death Stranding is. There needs to be like a lesser Kojima who scans celebrities, but his games are not as big. I don't know.
I'm tenting my fingers and wisely saying it's David Cage. He scans celebrities.
David Cage doesn't scan.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, but he got in trouble the one time.
Yes, because he's a creep. He's a creepy French guy. That you wanted the opposite of Kojima. I mean, Kojima's a creep in a different way. He's in a creep, and I look at eggs and say, "Ha, boobies jiggle," kind of way. Not in like an actively malicious way, as far as I know.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he did get in trouble. It was
Yeah,
Elliot Page, right?
Yeah, it was Elliot Page. That was the something Beyond Two Souls or whatever the fuck that game was called.
Beyond Two Souls. It's currently like $1, and I'm seriously considering playing it because it seems.
I heard.
Okay,
I have
the only one I've kind of played was I watched. I hung out with my friend Alex and watched Fahrenheit, Indigo Prophecy.
I still haven't done that.
Yeah.
I did Hard Rain or whatever the fuck it was. Chocolate Rain.
That
or
was
whatever.
Chocolate Rain, the Tazon Day game. So much happens in that game. So much weird shit happens in it.
I mean, we all remember press X to Json. You press X and your blood pressure on the screen goes up like 10 points.
Json. He's got his third Oculus Rift to jerk off in.
Oh my god! I gotta see if he's sold that Oculus Rift because that's not a bad price. I mean, it'd be worth it just to say this is the mind of Json Oculus Rift. It probably smells crazy from all that stuff he's eating. He's probably eating some crazy stuff while he's in that headset.
Yeah, he's watching YouTube videos on it. He's like turns his head. He's like, "Oh fuck, I missed it."
Oh,
what is he even watching movies?
He's watching his Redbox movies in VR. Like, damn, my life is
probably the only guy who's got paid for the Redbox streaming service. Is that still going?
I forgot they had that. Oh, my
You're not subscribed to the Redbox on demand?
Redbox on demand. What special stuff do they have on Redbox on demand? They got any exclusives?
What's the Redbox exclusive? Oh, they
Redbox exclusive. There's Redbox Plus. Is that what this is?
The live action Street Sharks is on it.
It looks like they don't. I'm looking at the Redbox streaming, and I'm not seeing anything. This is all just actual stuff. It looks like they're okay. No, okay, never mind. I got to the featured free. There's a movie called Cryptid. That's one. I wish they would only show me the featured free movies because these are the things that they're making up. This is not real. This is the fake shit they're coming up with. Everything else is just like the Meg 2, Barbie. You can watch Barbie or Fast 5 or whatever the fuck. Guy Ritchie's The Covenant is a hot deal apparently right now, but I don't think that's a Redbox exclusive. There's a bunch of Spy Kids. Did you see that there's another Spy Kids movie that came out?
Spy Kids is back in a big way, and frankly, we're all for it. We love the kids. We love the spying. I hope they have all sorts of gadgets. Like all the old Spy Kids gadgets were toys. Now kids don't play with toys no more. What a damn iPhone? The iPhone's already a damn gadget.
It is like, what is Danny Trejo going to give them if he doesn't have any gadgets to give them?
Danny Trejo, the villain in one of the new villains in the Yakuza game.
God, that's so sick.
So crazy.
It's so sick. That game looks so cool. I like that there's an evil VTuber that they're trying to that's beguiling them. It's starting all this drama, doxing Kiryu. It's fucked up. What are they gonna do? Man, that game. There's gonna be two. So we got Yakuza Gaiden that comes out in November, and then we got that in January. I'm just gonna be Yakuza out for like 3 months straight.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna have to go to Japan, or I guess Hawaii in this case, because that's where.
Did the new trailer like stab you in the fucking heart like it did for me?
Yeah, the reveal that he got cancer and it made him have perfect K-pop hair.
Oh my god,
he has perfect K-pop hair.
I wonder if that's a wig. Like that's my best guess.
It looks like the shock of the cancer turned his hair gray, and it just kind of, and he just stopped like putting product in it and like spiking it up or whatever. So now it's just kind of flopping down. The dejected Majima saying like, if he can't beat it, nobody can. It's like, oh no.
Not even I can defeat cancer in a fist fight.
He's gonna do some sick knife moves on cancer. I think he's gonna defeat it. I believe Majima can do it. It is fucked up. Man, what a game series. What is Danny Trejo there to do? I don't know. The last thing I played in Far Cry 6, was it 6? The one that had Gustavo. What's this fuck is his name? Giancarlo Esposito. The Giancarlo Esposito. Whatchamacallit? Russ, you're typing
the nasty man.
Russ, you're sitting on your keyboard. Or wait, is that me? My keyboard. My keyboard's doing it. Sorry, I was looking at the dock, like a million symbols were appearing, and I thought a ghost was.
Your fingers are already clicking at it.
No, it's my cat. It's my cat that's like clicking the plus key. I'm like plus. I want to hear more of this podcast.
They have something to share on the podcast, Alan.
Yeah, I mean, usually they just like step on the Pepeloni button, which I assume means that they want Pepeloni.
They love that shit.
They love Pepeloni.
They love the Pepeloni.
I mean, my cats do have a thing where they know if they hear somebody else's voice talking to me through like a phone or my headphones, they know that that's the time they can bug me because I'm going to be stuck wherever I'm sitting for like the next hour or so. So anytime I get a phone call, they're like, "Oh, time for me to get in the way."
Why does your cat hate the podcast? What do they have against it? Why are they trying to shut us down?
I think they like the podcast, but they just want more. They want more of my attention. They want me to podcast to them.
A cat cast.
Catcast. It's just
it should release it. Can we you know how there's like those cat subscription services you can pay $2 for, then leave it on for your cats like the TV?
Yeah.
Can we get on one of those?
I mean, you could just play. I mean, I could just play my podcast when I'm not at home. And the cats would hear me talking when I'm not at home. I could do that. I mean, the thing is, the cats are always. At this point, I listen to so much podcasts, and most of the time, since I just live alone, I am just playing it from my phone speaker while I like walk around the house. So my cats are just hearing podcasts 24/7, and that's probably not good for them. Mm-hmm. They're probably getting some weird politics or something. Another
one of those ways that we're ambiently harming our animals is making them listen to like an episode of Guys about like whiskey. These cats are having to learn about whiskey guys.
These cats they're so fucking mad about Pappy Van Winkle.
It's like microplastics, but for your brain.
Like meow meow. I need to imbibe some cat food.
What's a fancy cat? What's the fanciest cat food?
I mean, if you want to get real, there's a lot of expensive cat food nowadays. It's like probably some like raw ground up like duck that has like bone pellets in there or some shit. That's what the fanciest people do is they just go kill whole birds and just throw it in a meat grinder for their cat. Which I would love to do if I had an access to whole bird, I suppose. Where am I gonna get all these whole birds? Man, oh man. But Russ, speaking of getting phone calls, I'm getting a call right now.
Oh,
from one of our friends.
oh, of course, yes. This
Of course.
beloved fixture of the podcast.
Beloved fixture of the podcast. Yeah. Let me go and pick this up in a couple seconds. Let me just
Oh, Alan.
Severian Water, what's up?
The haters on the internet, Alan. They're saying torture is bad now, Alan.
That's fucked up because you went to torture school and you got a degree.
I went to torture school, Alan. Do you know how big a deal torture is? All the time, people are telling me, "Oh, thank you for torturing them."
Yeah.
Torturing is cool. We like torturing.
I mean, well, the good thing is Maddie Iglesias did write an article saying that some places have torture laws and that's okay.
I subscribe to his Substack, Alan.
Thank God. You know, I think he would have a lot. He's kind of like a Hedor figure, if you ask me. I think he would worship you, Severian.
I think. Sorry, Russ chiming in. The rare Russ chime in. His head's in the damn stars. He might be a star man.
Oh no,
this Maddie Iglesias figure. Sorry for talking.
Do you think Maddie Iglesias is one of the books that Hedor summoned?
Let me kill them.
Not one of the books. One of the monsters he summoned from his mirror book or whatever. Is that why he looks so weird? Oh well, he's gone, I guess. Russ, you there? Russ, I can't hear you.
Yeah, my internet died. My internet cut.
Oh no, not in our best segment.
I know.
Not in our best segment. We were talking about a book from 40 years ago and also Matt Iglesias for some reason.
Well, I'm sad that segment ended, and I definitely had a plan for what we were doing going in.
Yep, definitely. I always have plans for that. Anyway, you know what I do have a plan for though? Our hottest segment, Hail Caesar. Pizza, baby. And this week, I've you know, after I had a recent, like last month I went to Pie Squared, but I'm going back to my frozen pizza and store bought routine. This time I tried a Motor City pizza I haven't had in a couple of years, which is their Supreme pizza. Have you had the Supreme Motor City?
I think I had the 3-meat treat. I've had the cheese, but no, I've never had the Supreme. I got worried it'd be too wet.
You know, I had that same worry, and maybe it's because I split everything up and break the pizza in half. But it was not as wet as I was expecting. I will say, I think they put too much. At least the one I got had too much toppings. If I put all the toppings in there, it probably would have been too wet. It was fine, but I did throw away some of the toppings. Is the thing. So just buyer beware. Put as much toppings as you want to on there. You know, you can throw away some of these onions and peppers if you want, and some of the stuff that's going to make it a little bit too wet. But in general, I do think it was good. The other thing I wanted to review, I can't remember if I've reviewed this one before, but the Publix calzones they've got in their deli, they've got them like a little refrigerated cabinet next to like all their like, you know, like cups of fucking potato salad or whatever. And these calzones, I gotta say, are pretty good. The calzones you get at Publix are better than the little shitty Walmart calzones. Partially, I think, because these aren't like microwavable. I mean, you could microwave it, but they tell you to like put it in the oven, and it has like a nice like glaze on the outside. So it's pretty good. I really like these. I just got a pepperoni and just pepperoni calzone. One thing I wish I had is I wish it had like a dipping sauce or something like that. These should like come with a little cup of marinara by default. The main problem with this, and is the problem with like all these calzones, is that when you get like a pepperoni calzone, you're gonna have that orange juice that comes out. It's gonna be dripping with orange juice grease. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, Alan, I hate to do this, but I'm gonna say there's some journalistic cowardice here.
Uh-oh.
I hate to call you out like this. I know, you know, I'm a Republic crazy, and you're a leftist loon, but we keep that on the table, and we just have a civil conversation. You know, like
we're all about facts.
Favorite show.
We're all about facts and logic. So go ahead and tell me, Russ.
We're all about facts and logic here. But Alan, you have still not tried the Publix pizza dip.
I will tell you this, Russ. I tried to order it last time. I was at Publix, and it was not available.
Right. Well, I'm just wondering, if
they
you
trying
had this piping hot calzone, would you dip it in the pizza dip?
You know what, Russ? Next time I go to Publix, I'm gonna look again for that pizza dip, and I will try dipping it in the in there, because that would be a perfect use for it, I think.
That would be the literal pizza cubed. You're near a restaurant called Pizza Squared or something, right?
Yeah, I'm ascending to the next dimension of pizza.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And instead of having a plate, you could have another pizza.
That's such a good idea. I'll have a flat pizza. Ooh, I'll have all dimensions of pizza. It'll be great. I'll have like a flat pizza. I'll have like a calzone, which is like a folded pizza, which is still not really the same thing. But anyway, topologically, this is a mess.
The tesseract is the model of what like a fourth dimensional shape would be, right?
Correct. It's like a three. It's like a. It's a. Well, yeah. It's like a fourth dimensional cube.
Is it a thing that the old Hulk eats? No, it's not that. It's a thing. Yeah. Anyway, what would be a pizza tesseract? What would be the fourth dimension of pizza?
Well, I mean, I guess a pizza is a flat object normally. I mean, it has some thickness to it, so it's not really that obviously, but you know.
Right.
I mean, I guess it would just be like a pizza sphere would be the next step, right? Because this is like a pizza circle.
Right.
Like a single breadstick's like a one-dimensional pizza. Like if you had like a breadstick with pepperonis on it, that would be like a one-dimensional pizza.
In the dimension of time, would a pizza in the dimension of time, which I'm sure is not actually dimension.
I mean,
what if there was a pizza that cooked in your mouth when you ate it?
That's the next step from cooking pizza in the vans. It's you cook the pizza in your mouth when you eat it.
It's like hot hands on it. But
you know what that would be? You know the salamander lady in Interspecies Reviewers where they stick hot dogs in her vagina and cook them. Do you remember that lady? When she could eat a frozen pizza and it would cook in her mouth. Do you know?
Do people ever hear us talk about Interspecies Reviewers and they're like, didn't listen to our recap show of it, and they sit there and go like, that was a commercial product people could buy. Like you could go to this
was on television, and I did buy the Blu-ray of it.
You own that?
I own the Bluray of Interspecies Reviewers.
What price point? What collector did you get? The collector's edition?
I can't remember. I had to go dig it up.
Well, did you spend $69 on it? That will be your first thing because it cost $69.69, as we all remember.
That is true. That would make sense. I'm pretty sure I did wind up. I mean, maybe I'm getting it mixed up with my my Monster Moose and my Steelbook or whatever the fuck. But
oh, by the way, R.I.P. to Right Stuff. God damn, dude.
Oh, it's very sad. Oh, I did wind up getting it. Yes, it was I did buy it actually from Right Stuff. That's funny.
The deluxe edition?
And it was the Steelbook actually. Fuck, I forgot about this. It was the Steelbook. I've got that downstairs. I never use it obviously because I ripped it and put it on my Plex server. Wink.
Oh my gosh.
Well, you know, you are allowed to own a torrented copy if you actually own the physical copy. And I am looking at my receipt right now, Russ, and you are entirely right. It was $69.69. $5.19
I remember
shipping.
that.
So good stuff. Good. I'm saluting you, Right Stuff. I really hate to see you go like this. Crunchyroll would never give me a fantastic deal like that. This was a rightstuff.com exclusive. This Steelbook.
So I guess what Alan's saying is that you want a pizza that like a woman sits on to cook it.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, yes, exactly.
Would that work? Because there's some sort of technology. Maybe it's not there yet.
She could wear like heated pants or something.
You know, what was the room temperature superconductors we were all talking about? Could that have done something?
Can we get some LK99 pizza in here somewhere? Oh, no, that would not work. If only. Mm-hmm. Russ, tell me what this fucking Sabatasso is. That sounds
Sabatasso?
That sounds like a bad guy from Destiny. What's going on here?
Oh, no.
That's Saboteur.
It's not some guy who drops a gun that I'm gonna have to read about on Twitter and be like, are you so excited about a damn gun? Don't you have enough of the things?
Well, did you read the lore? Did you read the grimoire entry on this gun, Russ?
This gun actually has is from the year 18,000. It was dropped by the pooper.
Okay, so the funny
ethereal beast, the pooper.
The funny thing about the guns in Destiny and the thing they are sick is that you do get to read like a fucking little mini sci-fi story about like the guy who owned this gun. Here's a fucked up thing that happened to him, and here's the catchphrase of this gun. It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick, Russ.
This gun was owned by the Whisperer, and he would whisper in the ear of the gun, and then the gun would shoot people. And now you can whisper into the gun's ear.
It's literally that. It's all the guns are that, and all the helmets are that, and all the armor's that. It's pretty sick though. It's pretty sick though, Russ, because there's stuff called sword logic in the game, and it's badass.
Well, let me just say this: there's no lore for this pizza. I'll be honest. These are little. So our friends at Costco, the great Costco Corporation, who we love, and I own a full suit of.
You're wearing the full Kirkland attire.
I should have worn it for this podcast. I really should have. I think it would have added some more energy to the the show.
I mean,
why aren't you always
wearing the Kirkland?
Why am I not wearing
fit?
in public?
Why aren't you wearing that Why aren't you wearing that to Publix as protest?
Yeah, it's true. They have a new item on the shelves of Sabatasso's little personal pan pizzas. So they're like little personal pan Pizza Hut pizzas that are frozen and you can bring with you to like lunch or the workplace or whatever.
Okay.
But I'd say they're like 2.5 inches in radius. They're very small, not too big pizzas, but what would you say? They're like 4 inches. I am
looking at a picture of these right now.
They're very small.
They look like, you know what? This reminds me of. Do you remember like years ago you used to be able to buy, I think it might have been Red Baron, but it was like little personal pizzas that came in like a bag. They were like stacked up on top of each other in a bag like bagels. Do you remember that shit? It's like those. They look like those.
Yes, it's basically those. It's the little Red Baron personal pizzas, but they're very they've upgraded the game. Now the crust, I've only had it microwaved. The crust is very wet. It's not particularly good, but it's passable for being on a microwave tray. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
And what's impressive is that the cheese and the pepperoni are not terrible.
Okay.
It's perfectly reasonable cheese and pepperoni, and when microwaved, I'm impressed every time. I'm like, this is not like, I associate it with like a Hot Pocket where the cheese is tastes like the microplastics.
Yeah,
like,
it is plastic. It's plastic cheese.
It's plastic cheese. It's like whatever the Cisco cheese you'd get in like grade school is. So I'm impressed. I was sitting here like, wait, really? Like this is more.
I feel like mini personal pan pizzas that you can get frozen are oftentimes better than a full pizza you can get frozen.
Sometimes, yeah, the wetness factor is not there.
And they get dry.
So
these were the ones I was thinking of, the Tombstone deep dish. Do you know how many of these? I've probably eaten like my body weight in these over my entire lifetime. I've ate so many of those as like a teen.
You can snap them in half like a phone, like a coin.
That's how I practiced. I practiced breaking those in half.
Maybe that's why I kept fucking up when I tried to split my frozen pizzas. Why I didn't get it is because I didn't start small and work up from there.
You know, in many ways, it is like tearing a phone book in half because you just gotta keep going with the break, man. You just gotta do it all in one quick motion.
You have to get the mindscape, the mental.
And you also have to have the power of God inside you to rip these phone books in half. I am doing so. That's one of the things I've been doing for local. Like, what's that denomination of church I always forget about that does the snake handling?
I don't know.
But my new thing, instead of doing the snake handling, I go to their church and I break a frozen pizza in half.
But you drop the two halves and you let between the two choose, between God.
Yeah, it's Pentecostals. That's what I'm thinking of. It's Pentecostals. Yeah, I told you once I went to the Baptist church near me when I was a kid, and there was like a lady that was speaking in tongues at it. Mm-hmm. And my parents are like, yeah, that shit ain't real. That shit ain't real. My mom, who's Catholic, is like, what? They're talking in tongues at the church? No. That's not real. No.
An old Italian guy who's like sneezed on a woman and she got better. Now that's real.
Counting beads and doing cantrips and stuff. That's real.
That's real.
I made a tweet about this, but I think Catholicism lets you have so many more subclasses and customization options.
Right.
Like, because you get to pick like a patron saint, you get to get like your confirmation name and stuff like that. It's like they don't have that kind of shit in Protestantism. It sucks.
You think Calvinism and the Calvinist kind of sects that kind of led from that, or it's too linear? The storytelling's too linear.
Catholicism is open world, baby. It's like an Assassin's Creed game.
There are towers. What's the Catholic equivalent of towers?
I think that's like, well, I mean, you got I guess your towers is like, what is like the towers? Because it has to be something you do frequently enough. Is that like getting the Is that like getting your communion every week or whatever? Is that like it's like you
no,
recharge?
No, that resets your stats. That's
that
like
resets
how you
your
respec.
Yeah, that is how you respec. What's doing confession? Is that like
confession is saving? You're literally saving. You're getting the priest
you go
all
to
your
the save,
info.
You do yeah, that's true. You go to the save booth. Oh man, I mean,
I guess churches are the towers. You have to go up to. You have to go to
yeah, and you go. That's true. You go in there, you ring the bell, you get the hunchback to do it for you or whatever, and then you yeah. There's an evil
abandoned hunchback.
Yeah, there's an evil priest who's really horny. It's true.
Enemies can't spot in churches. Remember, you can't kill somebody like the cops can kill you in a church. Isn't that a thing? That happened to Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I think that's true. You can't do violence in a church. That's God's house.
You can't do violence in a church.
Okay, so I'm reading the Alan Moore book, 25,000 Years of Erotic Freedom. And it starts. It is just about, he's like, since the dawn of man, guys were fucking beating their meat real hard. It's all about that. But one of the things that was really enlightening to me is that apparently in the Middle Ages and I guess earlier, churches used to have like depictions of sins and stuff, like in their painted, like in either paintings or like stained glass. And some of that was just like people fucking for like lust. So in a way, the church and then also had like all the naked like angels and like Adam and Eve and stuff like that, you know? And he said his theory was that, or what he was positing was that for a long time, the church was in control of all of pornography.
Wow.
Because they had all of these images of naked people, and that was the only place you could really see them in an acceptable context, right? Is that you would go to church and you look up and you'd see like a, like a fresco of David getting his dick sucked off by God or whatever the fuck. And then you'd be like, oh my God. And that was how you communed by God, by going to church and getting horny for the spirit. Mm-hmm. It's fucked up, but it's kind of true. I think I'm gonna come out of this book whenever I'm done reading it. I'm gonna come out of it believing in whatever snake deity that he believes in.
It's funny because we're one book away from turning into a weirdo, like crazy weirdos. Because I'm like the book that I'm always wanting to. I did Google it at some point. I want to find a good book on Gnosticism.
Same. I would like a book on Gnosticism would be great. I want to learn about this Cliffoth, man.
I think Gnosticism is like the podcaster's belief system. If there's a Demiurge that's keeping our numbers low, and once again,
the Demiurge is shadow banning me.
The Demiurge is the original shadow banner, is keeping humanity from posting the truth.
It's true. God, it's true.
Yeah, and once we meet the weird baby, what's the weird? Isn't there like a weird baby who has the truth or something?
The weird. Is there a weird? Hold on, let me look. Weird Gnostic.
Weird baby Gnosticism.
I don't see anything about. I don't see any Gnostic baby.
I'll have to look into it.
I just think about the Cliffoth, the weird, the weird. Whatchamacallit, the it's like the upside down tree thing. The polar opposite of Sephiroth. The cool god diagram.
Right.
Speaking of 4-dimensional shapes, I think I like that part of Gnosticism the best. They have like weird, crazy diagrams going on.
Yeah, we love diagrams.
I love looking at that shit. It's so cool. Like you show me Sephiroth here, and I'm just like, holy shit, this is so much better than even the twink from the games. Like, look at that shape. I love it. It does look kind of like a tesseract, to be honest with you. It looks like two tesseracts stacked up.
I swear to God, there's a weird baby in Gnosticism, or like the baby Jesus in portraits or something. I don't know.
Well, so there is something. I mean, there's some weird. There's the Gnostic Gospels. Is that what you're talking about? Like
maybe
it's like there's stories of Jesus as like a kid, and he was doing like Dennis the Menace style shit.
Dennis the Menace, but with reality. Mr. Wilson, I'm blowing your mind, sir.
It was like,
Dennis, stop breaking down the falsity of reality, Dennis.
I mean, there was like a time I think he like hit somebody with lightning, and like a time he made a guy blind or something.
Right, that's cool.
And it's pretty sick.
Speaking of people with special powers, I gotta get to a very special segment. James Gunn is back on board. He's
all about
wanting
love
us
again,
to.
baby.
And we're introducing a new segment. I don't even know when this movie's coming out, so I might be jumping the gun here again.
The gun?
I might be jumping Forgun because when he says jump, I jump. When he tells me to run, I run. And baby, I'm running with this.
This is scheduled to be released on December 20th, Russ. So we're going to be doing this for the next 3 months.
Can I find enough things to drink? Will Coca-Cola put out more dumb flavors?
They will be putting out more dumb flavors. Don't.
As long as we'll get more into it. But with technology on our side, anything is possible. This is not Aquaman 220 fluid ounces of flavor we want MoreMorea of. And that's like Jason Momoa, but MoreMorea.
Okay. So nothing with the Lost Kingdom, huh?
Let me look at it.
The Lost Drinkdom.
It's easy. That's a little too easy. We'll add that on there too. Listen, I lost the lost part of the Lost Kingdom. Okay, there's part of me that's like, I think America's going to be losing.
America is the Lost Kingdom. That's the thing you.
But we were at the screening. We were at the screening that all the people left at, and I turned and I looked at Alan and said, I would have stayed for a second screening. Did you heard about that, right?
Yeah, because it's rumored that that the baby dies in it. I can't confirm or deny one way or the other.
A lot of baby talk on this episode, and none of it good.
Well, because it's the famous plot point from the comics is that Aquaman did have the Aqua baby, and it got killed by Black Manta.
I don't remember the Aqua baby.
That was like that's one of the only things people remember about Aquaman.
Well, I remember he got the mullet. I remember he had the hook for his hand. He had a PS2 game that a G4 TV used to lay in all the time. Well, so mad. Yeah, he was mad about that Aquaman game.
Yeah, Adam Sessler was getting like red faced and mad about it, screaming.
I can't even freaking believe that they would put out a game like this.
At least it's not some JRPG bullshit.
This is more freaking random than a RPG about a girl whose hair is blue.
God damn. Can you imagine sending Life is Strange back in time to Adam Sessler in the 2000s? He would.
What are these feelings crap?
He would. The thing is, I think like most of those like Telltale style kind of like story RPGs kind of things. There was a period in time where like culture shifted to where we all kind of liked that with the Walking Dead ones. And then people started getting back into like, that kind of adventure game style drama. But I feel like there was a point in time where if you sent that back to like gamers, like G4 watchers, they would say, this isn't a game. I don't get to run around in it. I'm selecting options from a menu.
Walls.
Dialogue. Fuck this. I want to shoot a gun.
Why don't you give me a gun and I could shoot this door down instead of having a conversation with this stupid kid?
Captain, what's the name of the thing the kid has to put the cape on that flies? The Captain something or other that has the Sufjan Stevens song in it.
Don't even, Alan. You're barking up the wrong tree.
I see. The thing is, I like those games, but I need to catch up on it. But there was that one game that made me very sad that I played. I played. It was the one that had the kid with the Fuck! It was Life is Strange, Captain.
Was it? I got it mixed up and I googled it.
Captain
You're gonna
Spirit.
laugh when you. I thought it was The Odd Life of Timothy Green. Was it
No.
The Odd Life of Timothy Green?
Odd Life of Timothy Green is the Gerard Butler soccer movie where the kid gets leaf legs.
He's
or something.
made out of pencils or something.
No, if they can make a kid out of leaves, they can make a pencil out of leaves or something too.
Right, they did make a pencil out of leaves. I don't know why of all things. That was one of those movies that it was that and the Book of Henry where they were like, we're bringing precocious kids back in a big way.
Well, so the Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit it's in the Life is Strange verse, and it was a good game, but it made me so sad when I played it
all
because
these,
it's about
little kids who are like CIA creations or like because all their parents are from CIA or whatever. You know what I mean? That make up like our modern movie.
You mean like all the Netflix kids that we've never heard of?
The Netflix kids and the Disney Lab kids. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes, the Disney Lab kids.
They flew too close to the sun where they were like showing off their technology about how precocious they could make these kids between like Book of Henry and Odd Life of Timothy Green.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? They were flying too close to the sun. Now they're just like they're like a famous Stars kid. They're like Rey from Star Wars. She's actually the kid of a character you like already. Like
it's true.
You know what I mean?
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Thank you, Al.
Anyway, I just will say the Adventures of Captain Spirit. It was a game that I'm like, oh, finally another game in the Life is Strangeverse. Let's see what this one's about. And it starts with Sufjan Stevens' Death with Dignity. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
It's about his dead mom. Oh no. And you know what? It was good, but I was just sitting there at my computer just like, oh no. This is very sad. I read a review. I'm even looking at the Wikipedia page because I was trying to see what the full name of it was, and it did say that Don't Nod developed a new facial and physics animation system and original assets. This is quoted as saying it was influenced by the Japanese anime series Sailor Moon and Saint Seiya.
Huh.
That's why I liked it so much. It's got Saint Seiya faces in it.
Man.
They captured Mexican culture in this.
They captured Mexican culture.
I mean, they kind of did with like the sad Sufjan Stevens song. That's the kind of song we would like. Sufjan Stevens is kind of like he's like the millennial Morrissey in some ways.
The millennial Morrissey. People will want to hear, oh, you're like Morrissey. I would love for you to walk up to Sufjan Stevens and you're like Morrissey now.
He would make a really sad album after I told him that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, but go ahead and go ahead.
So I have Coca-Cola Creations, the bad line of sodas that Coca-Cola's put out in recent years. It was like Dream. It was like stuff that Disney does. It was like Dream and Jump. There was Jump Coca-Cola, which was made by like an artist lady, and it tasted like paint.
Was that the Rosalia one?
That was the Rosalia one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosalina from I almost said Star Wars, from Super Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, it was
like
she put a whole lumen or whatever the fuck in there.
Lumas? Yeah.
There's a Luma in there, and it's the epic one from the movie that's talking about how much it wants to die. Remember that character?
That character made me want to die.
That did, man, that movie.
But so all their flavors. Oh, Ultimate. I think I've tried all these.
The one that tastes
Starlight,
like the one that tastes like League of Legends, and the one that tastes like space.
Yeah, exactly. Now they said these have stunk so far. We don't know what we're doing. We're scared. Let's make a robot do it.
The coward's way out.
You think? Okay, so they can't get hands right, but can they get a flavor right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where year 3000. Why 3000? I'm assuming year 3000.
I heard that. I heard you say year 3000. I got so excited that it might have been an Andre 3000 flavor Coke.
I was thinking you were gonna be excited because it's kind of a reference to that one song, the Black Eyed Peas song. It's 3000 late.
No, yeah.
You're so 2008, or was
You're so 2000 late. I'm so 3008. Yes, that one.
Yes, thank you.
I can't remember which song that was from.
What a lyric! What a time!
Man! Remember when Black Eyed Peas owned the country? They were at top of the world.
Where's the love?
Where was the love?
Where was the love? I remember that song as a kid. Oh, it was Boom Boom Pow, by the way. I remember that song. My sister played that for me, and me and her nodded and said, "Wow, music really can have a message."
Wow, it's so true.
They keep putting money in the cops. What was the thing that we've talked about this a lot? What was the thing he was mad about in it? That's very quaint now.
Oh, hold on. What is that? Where's the love lyrics? I assume it's some tell the world stop the war type bullshit that was going on there, right? Like it's
right. It's very much so. But there was one thing he's like, why are we putting all our money into this, not the schools?
Hold on a sec. He did say the whole world's addicted to drama at one point.
Cool.
Here we go. People living like they ain't got no mamas. I think the whole world's addicted to the drama. Only attracted to things that'll bring you trauma. Overseas, yeah, we trying to stop terrorism, but we got terrorists here we still got terrorists here living. In the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips.
Yeah, we've talked about this. This is my favorite thing, where he goes after the CIA.
In the USA, the big CIA, the Bloods and the Crips and the KKK. Wow.
Damn, dude, I forgot that he goes after the CIA. That's a big shot. Will.i.am went after him on that one. I forgot about that.
But yes, if you only have love for your own race, then you only leave space to discriminate, and to discriminate generates hate. And when you hate, then you're bound to get irate. Yeah, madness is what you demonstrate, and that's exactly how anger works and operates. Man, you gotta just love to set it straight. Take control of your mind and meditate. Let your soul gravitate to the love, y'all. True. It's so true.
This wasn't a journalism podcast, Ellen. I just tell you to stop the episode here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna try the AI Coca-Cola. If you want to read any more lyrics while I drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna read the Apple the App verse while you're drinking that. I feel the weight of the world on my shoulder. As I'm getting older, y'all people's getting colder. Most of us only care about money making. Selfishness got us following the wrong direction. Wrong information always shown by the media. Negative images is the main criteria, infecting young minds faster than bacteria. Kids want to act like what they see in the cinema. It's so true.
It's so true. What movie came out that year? What was
what came out? Was it okay? So when was this song released? It was released in 2003. We're on like a real 2003 2004 kick right now.
That was the time to be alive. 9/11 had happened, and we were recovering, and
we were invading Iraq. We were invading Iraq while putting out "Where's the Love."
Where is the love?
Well, all the pictures from Abu Ghraib were coming out, and we were like, "Where's the love, guys?"
Movies
Jesus.
2003. What were kids copying? They were watching Old Boy, and they were getting locked in a room.
Yep.
Having fights in
2000. Let me look up 2003 movies. What was going on? I mean, other than Old Boy, Core, X2, which we already talked about.
21
Timeline.
Grams.
You remember
We're having
Timeline?
existential dread. The Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion.
Gothica, the Halle Berry horror movie. Oh, Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines. That explains a lot.
Yeah.
Angry
Last
Hulk.
Samurai. I remember seeing The Last Samurai in 2003. I'm like, I will preserve the nobility of the samurai against all odds.
We had Ang Lee Hulk that year. Do you remember Ang Lee Hulk? Did you go see that in theaters?
I hated Ang Lee Hulk. I really hated it. Every bit of it That was like the first time a movie.
I really wanted to like it. But man, I did not like it.
And I wonder if people like it now. It has shooters.
Also, The Animatrix and Tokyo Godfathers that year.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
I was copying all these movies. Apple the App was saying the truth.
Eddie Murphy Haunted Mansion? Scary Movie 3?
The first Pirates of the Caribbean, I was being kind of like capricious and wacky. Atlantis? Yeah. I know so many white women who were in Atlantis.
I mean, The Matrix Revolutions and Reloaded, both that dropped that year
true.
too.
Dude, that's crazy.
League of Extraordinary Gentlemen? Daredevil? Pretty good movie. X2.
I was copying all that stuff. I was jumping off roofs listening to Evanescence. I get it.
Angelina Jolie, Tomb Raider, and the Cradle of Life.
Anyway, I don't know what
Russ,
they did
Kill
to
Bill
soda.
Volume 1. Return of the King.
Oh, man.
Was that one of the best movie years ever? Kangaroo Jack. Ong Bak.
That year ruined my life.
Ong
Bak,
Bak.
the Thai Warrior.
Oh, Kangaroo Jack though.
Spy Kids 3 and Game Over.
Atlantis, Milo's Return.
Oh wait, yeah.
Johnny English.
The first Johnny English Reborn.
Johnny English and Agent Cody Banks in the same year.
Why did they ever cross over? That would have been
They should have crossed over.
Crossover.
That would have been so good.
Let's stop talking about year 2003 and let's talk about year 3000. It tastes like a Coke Freestyle had a Coke Mango.
That's unfortunate.
It's not good. It's not very good. But I don't dislike. It's not disgusting. It's not like the Jump. I remember the Jump was nasty and the Dream was nasty.
Yeah,
but,
I haven't liked any of these. They've never been really nasty to me, but all the special Cokes I've tried have just been kind of like, ugh.
The Pepsi Mango wasn't bad, so I'm sitting here like, this is like an AI made it because it's like close.
It's mid.
But still
it made mid.
Up.
It was mid journey. It generated mid for you, Russ. Now I've also got a drink here, and I don't know if we want to fold this into our Aquaman segment, not Aquaman segment.
Not Aquaman, because we're not drinking water.
This is, and I also say this is not Sugar Man, because this is a this is a 0 calorie version of the Fanta. What the Fanta Halloween mystery flavor.
Oh, I almost thought you were gonna curse on the show.
I would never curse during our drink review segment. So this is I saw this with Publix the last time I was there.
We're doing James Gunn dialogue. We'd be like, "What the flip?"
Yeah, we would say fuck exactly once in the movie, just like he does in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
Or you just used it. God damn it, Alan.
Oh god. Oh no. Fuck.
Alan, come on.
Oh no.
We're gonna get notes from Mr. Gunn. He's not happy.
He's not happy about this. But it's the What the Fanta flavor. And so the can doesn't say anything. It just says dare to scan. And it goes to a QR code, and then when you click on when you scan the QR code, it tells you, "Ooh, this is a mystery flavor. If you want to get really scared, look in the mirror after you drink it." and because it makes your tongue turn black. That's the gimmick.
No, it's not like the existential dread or that feeling of like, this is what I became of me. This is what happened.
I'm buying promotional gimmick sodas.
I'm looking in the mirror and I know this is all this is what's left.
I'm having an MGS5 moment with my mystery Fanta. You scan the QR code and it says from here on out you're big boss. while somebody starts blowing up your front door to come kill you. Oh man. This is an interesting flavor. So it's hard to tell because I wish there was the non-zero calorie version of it. The full fat version of this at the store because I would like to see what it tastes like without some of that kind of artificial 0 calorie taste. But it's kind of vaguely citrusy, but not really. I've heard people on the internet describe it as being like a blood orange flavor, and I don't know if I really tell that. It's like it does kind of taste like a diet orange. Like if I got a diet orange Fanta, it might taste like this, but I haven't had a diet orange Fanta in quite a while. It tastes maybe a little bit sweeter, so if it's not like a blood orange, maybe it's like orange, like some kind of berry or something maybe. It has like a little bit of berry quality to it. But the main thing is that it turns your tongue blue. I'm gonna Google it right now and see if anybody has ever found out. Sorry, black. I mean, it is kind of bluish, really.
This is the Fuligin soda.
It did turn my tongue the shade darker than black. So yeah. Wow. I can't see my tongue anymore. Is the thing.
Hey, speaking, Alan, it's almost like we were talking about movies you were imitating from 2003. It's kind of like the end of Old Boy.
It is like the end of Old Boy.
Where's my damn tongue?
Where's my damn tongue? You know who's speaking of a guy that's there's some guy that's got in trouble for some things he's done with his tongue and in talking some shit.
I mean that's also Old Boy, so
that's also me. I'm always getting in trouble for the things I do with my tongue, ladies.
Well, you're always snitching.
Well, that's true.
What do you do with that tongue, Alan? No.
So pizzerias navigate buzz backlash around Dave Portnoy's Pizza Festival. So this is a Washington Post article from a couple days ago. This is from a guy from let's see here. DeMarco Miles, Maggie DeMarco Miles. The main thing she knew about Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy before she agreed to take part in his One Bite Challenge this weekend in New York. That's happening right now. This weekend was the Pizza Festival in New York. Was that he'd given her father's pizza a stellar review in 2018 before the legendary Domino DeMarco died. He rated 2 slices of their pizza and gave them both a 9.4 out of 10. When he started the One Bite thing, people kept sending me links telling me you got the highest score, and I would listen to it and I'd be like, who is this guy? All he does is curse. So that was my first impression. So since signing on for the inaugural One Bite Festival, named after the influential video series in which he takes one bite, though usually more.
What is this influence, Alan? I didn't hear about it until now.
I've only heard about it in the. I mean, are we just that checked out of the Barstool world? I mean, they seem like that's where the Chive guys migrated to. They migrated to Barstool.
So Chive is dead. The Chivers are now in their late 40s. And now the Barstool freaks.
They're all Barstool guys. That's where the smoke shows have gone.
I mean, Alan, I don't want to go too into it because nobody here on Earth cares. But there was a major Barstool podcast like changed the hockey world recently, and it was a big deal. And I was like, the Barstool hockey guys like are influencing the sport. They're like major fixtures in the media.
It's true. And they wield so much power.
They got no joke, the which kind of is an indictment of the hockey as a sport, where the Barstool Sports Spittin' Chicklets got the coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets fired. Like,
very cool. So
it's a real B- sport, Alan. I'll be real.
Yeah, it seems like it.
With the smoke show of the week. They set aside time for the smoke show of the week to destroy a very bad man. His career was worthy of being destroyed, but anyway.
So anyway, so this DeFara Pizza and Maggie DeMarco Miles made a shirt that said DeFara 9.4 Brooklyn in reference to the Dave Portnoy thing. And she got a lot of pushback because everybody is mad about Portnoy constantly saying racist, misogynist, homophobic stuff that he defends his jokes. He's just a nasty man. And she got a bunch of negative comments saying, I'm so sorry there's so many negative comments. My family never looks to hurt anyone's feelings. If you disrespect me, you're disrespecting my dad. We were invited to participate in events. This had nothing to do with Dave. Blah, blah, blah. We just wanted to get together to meet the other pizza artists. So a bunch of people are getting involved with this pizza festival. And everybody was just like, why are you hanging out with Dave Portnoy? So it's really kind of like a... I'm upset about this. This is a quote from Scott Wiener, who since 2008 has operated a company that specializes in New York pizza tours. Whether we like it or not, Dave Portnoy is the most influential person in pizza in the country. And every pizzeria in the country, with the exception of very few, is waiting patiently for the day that he walks through the door. Because they see that as their chance of becoming an overnight, lines out the door, huge success. He is like the pizza tastemaker, and I hate it. It's not fair.
Like the pizza maker defeated. I can't think... Papa John's defeated. He's fired too. I can't think of a Shaq. Shaq's a damn shill. I can't trust Shaq's feelings on pizza, even though like one of the pizzas is named after him. How can I trust him?
It's true. I mean, who can you believe? And it's not Dave Portnoy is the thing. I'm sorry to tell you. Especially if he's only taken one fucking bite. Get out of here. Go to hell. One bite? You kidding me? We talked about this, but it's like, could you review a pizza with one bite? You would have to get an equal amount of all toppings in one single bite. And maybe it's because he
like
only...
reviewing a video game based on like the
tutorial section.
Screen. Yeah, no, not even the tutorial section, just like the title screen.
I heard EA, get in the game, and then
Sports, get in the game. Like, damn, dude, that's Barstool Game of the Week.
10 out of 10, Smoke Show of the Week, baby. I just...
What's a title screen? Oh, I'm playing Oni Chanbara zombie bikini game. Oh, yeah, 10 out of 10.
He just watches the Dave Portnoy playing Elden Ring, and he's like, and Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
I just had that moment. I just realized the pun in Oni Chanbara, because it's like older sister, and then Chanbara is sword fighting. Isn't that funny?
That would be older brother, right? Or is it One-chan?
One-chan?
Is it One-chanbara? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, that's different. That. Okay. That's nice.
I just realized that. Isn't that funny?
I like that.
I just had that moment. Anyway, Miles Tales per hour. Okay. Yeah. Anyway,
I mean, the thing is, most Japanese games or media franchises are some kind of pun. They love that shit. Right. They love that shit so much. It's like their favorite thing to do.
What's Lickle a pun on? Lickle. That was an old NES game.
Well, I mean, I guess in Japanese it'd be like Rikuru. Is that anything?
Actually, it was like Yatsuru Baby-chan or something. What was that game? Bio Miracle Baby. What is that game again?
Bio Miracle Baby.
You don't remember the Bio Miracle Baby?
Is that the Gnostic Baby?
It's Bio Miracle Bokute Upa. We all remember.
This kid looks pretty cool. He kind of looks like it's like Sweet Pea from Popeye or something like that.
This is the Gnostic baby. This is the baby.
Upa is the prince. Upa is the prince of a magical kingdom in the most recent line of brave fighters. One day, he's broken an urn containing the spirit of Zai, an incredibly evil, goatish demon who takes the life force of the adults and kidnaps all the babies.
That's the Demiurge.
That's the Demiurge, except for Upa, who's given a magical rattle by a fairy who was trapped in the urn along with Zai. So in order to save his kingdom, he crawls into action. He crawls around with a magic rattle.
Okay, I got things mixed up because actually that was let me see. Bio Miracle Baby in America was something else, and I'm thinking of Little Samson. Little Samson was called Lickle in Japan or something.
Little Samson.
Why was it called Lickle? Little Samson was Lickle.
Lickle. Why was
known as Lickle? Oh, Rickaroo. Okay, whatever.
Okay, Rickaroo. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Okay, but does that mean anything?
Why? But I just think about Lickle a lot. Okay, or Rickaroo. Anyway, let's stop talking about old NES games.
Does he lick people?
He doesn't lick people, but I don't know.
So weird. I like the idea of Little Samson. It's like somebody saw Kid Icarus and they're like, let me see if I can get a little version of a mythological figure. That's pretty cool. Oh, anyway, so yeah, Dave Portnoy's Pizza Fest. We'll see, I guess, how it's turned out, but seems like people are pushing back against Dave Portnoy. I mean, it's the thing where he's the center of a culture war because there's all the epic conservative guys that really love him, and then everybody else who just is like, who is this guy? Why is he the most important pizza man in the world? What's his deal? Why is he so red all the time?
It is always funny when you get to the bottom of something and it's like, this is the most important guy, and you're like, this fucking guy, like, it makes major decisions in like the local pizza world.
I mean, we watched that video and it was just like he got interrupted by just a random man who's like, my name's Dom of the Year, I get better every year, and my name's Dom, and that was just in the video he made. It's like when you watch like a Mr. Beast thing and you're like, this is what 5-year-olds watch, like they like this guy, they think he's cool. It's like that, but for like, guys in their 30s that wear boat shoes or something. The world's best pizza maker shares his 5 tips for a perfect slice. I don't know if I believe this, but a London-based pizza chef won Global Pizza Maker of the Year, and he's settled it. Pineapple does not belong on pizza. Michele Pasquarella is the founder of Napoli on the Road, a restaurant based in London. He grew up in Caserta, a town near the home of pizza in Naples, Italy, and worked in a pizzeria starting at 11 years old. In 2016, he was selling wood-fired pizzas out of the back of a tiny 3-wheel truck. He was doing selling the pizzas out of the back of a truck, Russ.
Put an Italian man there.
I mean, this is Italian hustle grind lifestyle, I guess. But so let me see here's his 5 tips. Keep it fresh. His restaurant rotates its menu throughout the year using whatever ingredients are in season. It's very important because when you use seasonal ingredients, you pay less money and they're better. Well, no shit, dummy. Keep it simple. He says the best pizzas only have a few ingredients. When you do this kind of job, you learn to appreciate simple ingredients. For good pizza chefs, good chefs, the best plate is a simple one. Okay. If you're making it at home and don't have all the equipment a pizzeria has, put a little bit more water in the dough. Okay, that's better. If you use 1 kilogram flour, it's better to use 700 grams of water. That's a ratio of about 2 pounds to 3 cups of water for the Americans in the room. Okay, fine. No fruit. Pineapple I don't like on pizzas. I disagree with no fruit. I talked about fig on a pizza, and that was very good.
A tomato.
Tomato is a fruit. How quick the Italians forget. The tomato is a fruit and is not from Italy.
Oh, it's a nightshade. It don't count no more. Well, au contraire. Still a fruit.
Still a fruit.
Seeds.
It has seeds. You're eating the ovum. Sorry. You nasty freaks are eating the ovum, and you don't want to believe it. Lastly, keep learning. In this job, you can never learn enough. Every day, we learn something. He says the goal is to keep making a new pizza every day. I'm sorry, sir, but I don't believe that. You've lived in England too long. I think your taste is out of here if you don't like fruit on pizza. Get out of here. You've lived in.
They already made the perfect pizzas, baby. Pepperoni and cheese.
It's called pepperoni and cheese. And also, if you live in England, you kind of have like living in England gives you like the COVID loss of taste kind of thing, just naturally from breathing, like in breathing the air there,
like breathing all the coal smog from their old Victorian textile.
Yeah, inhaling all the fucking shirtwaist factory fire smog or whatever the fuck you're. Yeah, that London fog just seeps into your nose and just deadens all your senses.
Right.
Speaking of kind of weird pizzas and maybe lack of taste, why the Ohio Valley dumps cold cheese on warm pizza? I think we've talked about this before, but the Ohio Valley style pizza has just cold cheese just dumped on top of it.
Cold cheese.
It's also called the Steubenville style pizza. It began in the early 1900s. Michael and Carol, yeah, the fucking stupids from the Tom Arnold movie went there.
Mac Landis' first role.
God damn, what a good movie! What a good movie! I'm so sad
that quality picture.
I'm so sad that I missed watching that when all my friends were watching The Stupids. I'm like, that's the one movie I love. The Stupids. Stupids is a good movie.
You're into The Stupids. You like having your own grandpa.
I mean, you like being, I'm my own grandpa is the song he sings. And then he meets Manbush, or he becomes Manbush, nature's greatest wonder. God damn, I love the stupids.
It's always funny when it's like, I feel like you're making this up. Like nobody watched that movie before, but no, a lot of people have.
Well, you remember how they
remember
how they kept saying the instead of the Lord, they would say the Lloyd, and then they meet a janitor named Lloyd, and they think he's God, and he's giving them directions.
I forgot about that. Is that one of those movies that just aired on like Showtime or HBO Family?
No, but I mean, it did air
on a free weekend, and you watched it, and you're like, "Well, this is embedded into my brain."
It was on Comedy Central a few times, I think, and maybe TBS.
For me, that was Mom and Dad Save the World. I think I watched Mom and Dad Save the World more than I like 2 or 3 times as a kid, because it'd be HBO Family like free weekend, and I'd be like, "Yo, Mom and Dad Save the World! It's free on television right now."
It used to be so cool when you could watch a movie on television. I mean, the
Remember
best.
Mom and Dad Save the World? That's the movie that I think John Lovitz left SNL to be.
Worth it. He did it.
Worth it.
Ohio Valley Pizza. So they were running an Italian grocery in Steubenville, Ohio, that turned into a bakery, serving original DeCarlo's famous bread. When the DeCarlo's oldest son, Primo, returned home from World War II, he told his parents all about a popular dish in Italy that had crispy bread topped with sauce and cheese, pizza. It didn't take long for them to start making it. That's funny that they didn't know what pizza was until World War II happened. I don't know why. I don't know why they always put the toppings on last, DeCarlo said. It was just the way they've always done it. I think back then, because they were using thicker baking pans, the cheese may have burned if they put it on before baking. So
good.
That's it's supposed to get crispy and good. That's what the Detroit style does on purpose. They get crispy.
Food was wetter back then. People were eating olives and Jello. Food was just wet.
I do like that this is the like secondhand description of a pizza that some Ohio Italian immigrants had picked up. People have likened this pizza to the Lunchable style pizza. Because it's cold cheese and cold toppings on it's just warm bread, but they just dump cold shit on it. I like that. It's almost like the people in the antechamber from Claw the Conciliator. They're like, bees are like the size of rabbits, right? Like they're really big. It's like, no, that's not. You have like a weird secondhand. You've never seen a real pizza. You're in like a Plato's allegory of the cave situation. You Italian people in Ohio. You don't know what a real pizza is. It's really sad, actually. I would go there and I'd freak out like Jonas and immediately have to teleport out of there. Like, this is so fucked up. You guys are so weird. Right. This is pissing me off too bad. See your weird post-apocalyptic version of a pizza you're eating right now. That is, if you got Rip Van Winkled, Russ, like if you got like knocked on the head and you woke up in Ohio and they said, here, have a slice of pizza. This is how we make it here. You would think, what year is it? What happened? Wait, are we eating bugs now?
If I got too much Pappy Van Winkle in me, so much so that I lost brain cells and forgot everything and got Rip Van Winkle.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tough.
I would be scared that like I got Mandela affected. Like I'm in a new universe where they eat garbage now, or like the.
I don't even want. I was thinking about the Mandela effect because I feel like for the first time in my lifetime, we're having a forced Mandela effect where they're turning jizz into jats.
They're doing like information control on jizz right now.
This is information control on the finest level.
I hate this. They're doing neuro-linguistic programming on me by getting rid of jizz. You can't do this, Disney Corporation.
You're trying to reprogram humanity, and for that, I'm sickened. Like, the algorithm shit is bad enough, and then you throw that on top. It's cruel.
And the thing is that they said, like, in some parts of the galaxy, it has a little bit of a cruder name, but the true name is Jats. And it's like, no, it's not. Fuck you. It's not called Jats.
It's not that. You can't say that like it's normal.
I'm the fucking Michael Nolan, but about jizz music. Like, I'm getting, this is not, they're not gonna get in the Jizz Hall of Fame. They don't deserve it. Lady Gaga, you're not allowed in the Jizz Hall of Fame.
Lady Gaga is not allowed in the Jizz Hall of Fame.
Who's the one that he kept getting mad about? Lauryn Hill was that it? That he was just kept on.
Lauryn Hill he got mad about. It usually was a black woman doing R&B stuff. That was.
He did get mad at. He got really mad at Dolly Parton, and then she did like.
Because she put out a rock album that wasn't very good, and like, dude, she's in her. I don't even know how old Dolly Parton is.
Dolly Parton is like in her 60s or 70s, I think, at this point. But And
She's 77 years old. She's approaching 80.
she's almost as old as like is she as old as like Donald Trump? She looks infinitely better.
Right.
Dolly Parton should have ran for president at one point. I don't. Uh, she much better.
She has the same megalomania as anybody who runs a theme park has.
That's the thing.
Walt
People,
Disney style
okay.
megalomania.
There's some people out there that are like, she's like the leftist queen because she gave a bunch of money back to the community or something like that. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. I mean, she is. At the end of the day, she is still a crazy rich person because she has her own theme park with her face on it. But of all the crazy rich people, she is doing the best job of it, and she's having a good time,
Right.
and she's very fun. Also, there was that clip from her from the 90s. It's like, people are always talking about my big boobs, but what they don't talk about is how I got a nice ass too. It's like, ma'am, I'm saluting you. You're the hero we need right now. We need you in the country music world. Dollywood is very cool. I love Dollywood. I haven't been there in like a decade or two, but goddamn,
Right.
Dollywood. Good ass. The town of Gatlinburg, Tennessee exists purely because of Dolly. She willed it into being. She's like the autarch of that county. It's wild. God damn, she's cool. Sevier County, Tennessee, that's like her nessus. That's where her fucking citadel is, man.
It's true.
God damn, she's so cool. But anyway, Dolly Parton. You know what they have I don't know if they still got it, but they had a Ripley's Believe It or Not aquarium, which is always funny to me because it's like, it's an aquarium. What are you gonna believe or not? Like, it's not like, it's not like there's like,
No, that
there's
fish
not
real. No, that fish fake.
there's no like Fiji mermaids in the aquarium. It's just like real fish swimming around. That's like a real aquarium. It's like, where's the Believe It or Not here, man? Believe it or not, Sonic News Views Reviews and Tudes, our coolest
Just
segment.
imagining seeing a sunfish and being like, that ain't fucking real.
I mean,
That ain't a fish.
there's a lot of fish that don't look real, so like, I get it.
Moray eel, that's a snake.
Look,
Damn snake.
No. I've got a Clint's Reptiles Phylogeny video to show you. Explain it. I'm all
gonna
about.
watch that.
I fucking love these phylogeny videos because it's like finding out secret animal lore that you didn't know. It's like, what, that guy's related to that guy more than he is to the other guy? That's crazy.
Mhm.
Like when I found out that there are okay. Did you know that like monitor lizards are more closely related to snakes than they are to like geckos?
Wow.
Snakes are like exist right in the middle of all lizards. Like you cannot draw a group. You can't make a phylogenetic group of all lizards that does not include snakes. They are just like a weird subset of lizards. It's fucked. It's insane to know. And depending on where you draw the line on ancient animals being reptiles, you also may be a reptile, and all mammals might be. If you think a Dimetrodon is, you know the Dimetrodon, the guy with the big sail fin on his back, that had like the big sharp teeth, the guy that would come in a little thing of plastic dinosaurs that you get as a toy. If he's a dinosaur, and he's a reptile, then you are too. By definition, you must be.
Yes, I knew that because he has like the weird fangs, and he.
Well, no, it's because they
give.
It's the
birth?
It's the synapsid. It's the synapsid diapsid thing. It's because of the number of holes in his skull.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like they branched out at that point. It's like there was a group of like weird proto reptiles that branched out and became those became the mammals, and then everything else became the reptiles. It was around that period of time. I mean, and essentially all mammals are just reptiles, but instead of scales, their skin cells make hairs, which are just a different kind of structure of keratin, right? It's really nasty when you think about that, especially when you start doing like comparative biology and you realize that like, oh, a lot of the same kind of guts and body makeup that like all vertebrates have is like kind of lifted from fish. We have a lot of the same shit that fish do. Well, that's the other thing. If both a shark is a fish and a trout is a fish, you are also a fish. Because you're more closely related to a trout than a shark is to a trout. Because the whole ray-finned and fish kind of split thing. And don't even get me started on hagfish, Russ. But
let's not get into hagfish.
Hagfish are so nasty.
I think all fish are beautiful, and we shouldn't call.
I would never call any fish hags.
Oh, I'm looking at the hagfish and I don't like it.
It's like a little nasty eel that it has the ability to turn the water around it into slime. That's its whole thing. It's the best thing on earth at making slime. It's the
slime conjurer.
It's like it is literally like that thing that Hathor summoned to try and kill Severian in the antechamber. It's the big slime monster. It's
God
disgusting.
Damn it, dude.
They had them on, I can't remember, it wasn't an episode of Mythbusters, it had to be something else. But there was like a thing where it's like they had like a hagfish in a bucket of water, and it's like if you stir your hand in there and kind of spook the hagfish, it will turn the entire bucket into slime. It's like it's disgusting. They're just they're the worst. I hate them. But they're like one of those weird kind of things where it's I don't know if they're really fish or not, because they have like weird spines. Like they don't really have the same kind of layout as like a normal vertebrate. They're almost kind of like lampreys, I guess. I don't know. They're kind of like nasty. They're yeah, I guess they are like lampreys, which are also jawless fish that I don't like, and they're nasty. And those speaking of Book of the New Sun, are basically what that Kakajin guy had when Baldanders freaked out and like threw a bunch of stuff at the crowd, and then a guy took off his human face and had a lamprey face underneath. Goddamn. Maybe did Gene Wolfe know about this? Did he watch the Clint's Reptiles videos with me?
He invented the potato chip, or he invented the Pringles machine. He only invented part of it.
What part did he invent?
I think the pressing mechanism, but he didn't come up with the entire, like, he's the one who had like the pump, but he didn't come up with the machine's larger mechanism. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay, I'm looking this up now.
You didn't know that?
I didn't read his Wikipedia page, no, but that's wild. I cannot believe that Gene Wolfe made the Pringles machine.
Only part of it.
Okay, here we go. I'm reading the interview now. This is on the Wayback Machine. Along those lines, is it true you invented the machine that makes Pringles potato chips? I developed it. I did not invent it. That was done by a German gentleman whose name I've forgotten for years. I developed the machine that cooks them. He invented the basic idea, how to make the potato dough, pressing it between two forms, more or less as a wraparound, immersing them in hot cooking oil, and so forth and so on. And then we were called in. I was in the engineering development division and asked to develop mass production equipment to make the chips. And we divided the task into the dough making and dough rolling portion, which was done by Len Hooper, and the cooking portion, which was done by me, and then the pick off and salting portion, which was done by somebody else, and then the cans filling and sealing portion, which was done by a man who was almost driven insane by the program, because he would develop a machine and then he would have it almost ready to go, and they would say, oh, instead of 300 cans a minute, can we make it 500 cans a minute? And then he would have to throw everything out and develop a new machine. And when he got one that was about ready, they'd say, make it 700 cans a minute. And they almost put him in a mental hospital. He took his job very seriously, and he just about flipped out. That's pretty funny. That is also the most like industrial engineering story I've ever heard in my life, because that is how those guys live. Is that they just make these things, and then a guy in a suit says, make it 20% more, make it go faster. I want more money. Goddamn. Oh, Gene, what a guy. That's insanely fucking funny. Do you think I need to keep reading and see if there's like any Pringles cameo in Book of the New Sun? Like in fucking Citadel.
I held a crisp potato product between my fingers. An ancient machine of loud crushing noises and created it.
Jonas takes a bite and he said, "How foolish that they call them chips." These are crisps. God damn, that is fucking insane. Man, oh man. I just got to the part where he gets to Lake Titicaca, and I pogged so hard when I realized that he was at Lake Titicaca. God damn. Good book, everybody. Sonic News, Reviews, and Tunes. I was supposed to start this segment. Balloons merch and crazy dancing. Check out Sega's Tokyo Game Show booth. They do have a bunch of balloons. They've got a Sonic guy. And he was dancing in the booth. When they say crazy dancing, I assume it's like that video of like that daytime TV show where all the Sonic characters were shaking their ass.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. We all know.
We all know that video, but I mean, they had booth babes there too. They had
fun. That's fun.
We loved booth babes at the show. They had.
I wish Sonic would do the Jollibee sexy dancing someday.
He should do that. I like that they made the booth babes wear weird sequin shorts that look like Sonic's fur or something. It's kind of strange.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all wearing Sonic and Amy masks. There's also a very cool shirt, actually. I would buy this shirt if they had on sale. It's the shirt that the models are wearing. Wait, that's the same picture of the model. Sorry. I
Dude,
just
Alan,
really
you buy the shirt that they're wearing.
no. God damn it! Why won't it let me copy? I'm trying to copy a picture of just the shirt, but it keeps just being the
trying
sexy.
to buy the shirt off the back of these women. What a
trying to buy the sequin shorts. No, it's this shirt here.
Damn, Alan. Come on, not on the podcast. Keep it on private on Twitter.
I'm going to their Fantia page to see if I can buy these. No, it's this T-shirt, the Sonic Superstars T-shirt. That's got
right.
Got the 4 of them there. It's like a nice like little block pattern. It looks nice. They got that there. There's also some pictures of the Yakuza or the Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth booth, which looks cool as hell. It's infinite swag. And then Persona 5 Tactics, which is the incel booth. They have that there.
Right. They have a 3D Morgana, and it does not look good.
It looks bad. It looks really bad. It looks bad. Here's Sonic doing a dance. It kind of looks like he's doing the Gangnam Style or something. While the women are while the booth babes are like in cheerleader outfits next to him dancing too, I guess. Pretty cool.
Pretty swag.
Does Sega have the most swag of any game company that exists anymore?
I think so. I can't. Sometimes Capcom can have it, but even then, they didn't even lean into the Lady Dimitrescu stuff.
Yeah, not as much as they should have. Capcom does have a lot of swag. I do like. Was this a Dreadnux joint? Who wrote this one? Who wrote this article?
Mr. Dreadnux, please.
Mr. Dreadnux, Dreadnux, sir. I do like that he said he just said there's absolutely no reason for me to be posting Like a Dragon photos on a Sonic fan site, but he did it anyway. And then he said, I just wanted to do it because I love the series so much. And then the picture of the P5T booth. Go on then, have some Persona as well for balance.
Oh, he does not like Persona. He's an SMT guy.
SMT guy, Nahobino.
Ooh, the Demi Fiend.
Again, Dreadnux, sir, thank you for your service. You get it. You get it. You're there for the right shit. I would have loved to have been at Tokyo Game Show. I'm hopefully one year I'll be able to drop by there, time something for work at the same time, because man, I would love to go to a Yakuza booth. Meet Kson. Explain to her the concept of Mind of Json so that she can start doing Mind of Kson stuff.
Mind of Kson, eating gross stuff.
I mean, she does eat funny food on stream sometimes, so maybe.
It's usually just pizza, though.
It's usually just pizza, which is, I mean, Japanese pizza is kind of looks like Mind of Json.
Oh, Alan, come on, they have good pizza now.
It's a little bit too cakey. It is like an Ohio Valley style pizza, that they're getting a weird interpretation of pizza. That's not quite the real thing.
Okay. But yeah, you've been there.
I've been to Japan, and I will say, I mean, I went to that Italian restaurant in a hotel, so you can take that for what you will. But it was not the best pizza. It was one of those pizzas that was like it was a thin crust, but somehow also a little bit too soupy and wet. Like, how did you manage this?
Right.
But anyway, and then you know what? The pizza ma I got from, was it 7-Eleven or Family Mart? It was one of those, was probably better than that. I've got an animation here. Meet the villains of Sonic Superstars for the animated short Trio of Trouble. Did you watch this, Russ?
No, I have not seen this yet.
Should we watch this? It's like 5 minutes.
No.
So in the video,
I'm sure it's good. I'll watch it later.
In the video, like Fang the sniper's there. There's some stuff with like he has like a bad dream about Sonic and them. And then he goes into like him, Eggman, and Trip are like in a dungeon, and Trip is like trying to stop Eggman from like stomping on flowers. There's like a weird snake in the dungeon. Fang is riding around on his cool hover bike. It's pretty sick. It's just kind of like introducing the bad guys in the game. You know, Fang's like he loves violence. He's there to beat up a big snake monster or whatever. Trip feels bad about it. Trip again is the fail woman of the group. She's the one that's going to turn into a good guy at the end of the thing, right. Which will be cool. I mean, look, I love them doing these little animations for the game. I wonder if it's going to be a cutscene in the actual game. Who knows?
That'd be fun.
When is Sonic Superstars again? I know there's one of those games that's coming out in the next
sooner than you realize, because
October 17th. It's less than a month away. October 17th. I'm gonna be playing that.
Yeah, I might play it. And probably it'll be a while though.
Russ, you don't play games anymore.
Oh come
You don't. Or you had been playing Yakuza like Kiwami, right?
on. Yakuza and Dark Souls 2 for some reason.
No, yeah, that's a good game. Don't listen to the Dark Souls 2 haters. That's a good game. It's a good Dark Souls 2 rules.
It is cool. Wait, Superstar. Wait, Balan Superstars has a Balan Wonderworld collection.
Wait, what? Hold on, what?
They worked on Balan Wonderworld.
Hold
Oh,
on,
the people who made Balan Wonderworld is making the new Sonic game. Oh, well, shit. I guess I do have to buy it. I didn't realize that.
I mean, you might see Jose Gallard, the man who rages against the storm.
Who rages the storm? I can't even believe this.
Wait, yeah,
really?
It's Balan Wonderworld co-dev Arzest. That's it.
Working with Sonic team. Okay, well, I guess I'm playing. Once you make a Balan Wonderworld, I'm coming with.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be some Tims, there's gonna be some dancing animals and stuff. You're gonna love it. I mean, it's probably gonna be pretty good.
I mean, Trip has all the loser energy of all the NPCs of Balan Wonderworld.
Is Trip good? Is
like
Trip
the chess guy? Let me see how many of these guys I can remember. Of course, there's Jose Gallard, the man who rages at the storm. There's the incel clown.
Oh, yeah, Buggy the clown. Buggy the clown.
I'm trying to remember all the other fucking guys. There was the chess guy. God, you think for a game I played through like 1.5 times, I'd remember this.
Well, you remember
artist lady.
I mean, you remember the two protagonists, Leo Craig and Emma Cole, the two children.
Of course, we remember Leo Craig and Emma Cole.
That are dragged into the Magic Wonder World by Balan.
Balan and have to do battle with.
And you remember
Lance?
Yeah. Oh, because Balance, Russ.
I had Onechanbara, and you just had Balan Wonderworld. Shouts out.
So cool. It is cool that that's the first time since Sonic Adventure that Yuji Naka and Naoto Oshima collaborated, and that's what they came up with.
What are you talking about? Yeah, it's because it's good.
It's good. It's like
it's good. We're smiling.
Yeah. Oh man. I mean, Naoto Oshima had some real clunkers in the day with Blinks the Time Sweeper.
I never played Blinks. I didn't have an Xbox original, and
my uncle had an Xbox that I borrowed for like I think when he went to college or something.
I'm looking through the cast of characters from Balan Wonderworld. There was the lady who got in trouble with was like in love with a dolphin, and the dolphin pissed her off.
I might have not got that far.
There's the dad. There's the little girl who's like dad and mom are getting a divorce or something.
That's pretty cool. That seems right.
You did. Oh my god, you didn't make it to
Russ, I played Balan Wonderworld while I was on mushrooms, I think. So I really, I kind of just soaked in the experience.
How can we have forgotten Yuri Brand? That's so many people we know on Twitter. The girl who loves bugs.
That is literally so many people we know on Twitter. Yuri Brand, the girl who loves bugs. That's like all of our listeners, Russ.
Right.
God damn.
Oh, the bird woman. There was a woman who loved birds.
These people, you know what the problem is? They love something too much and it throws them off balance.
I know. And they sometimes it's out of reach.
Oh, the dolphin lady was Fiona Demetria.
Bruce Stone playing on the damn Cal Suresh.
So Fiona
Ice Glover. I played this that was the awful. Oh, that was the worst level. Was the fucking awful firefighter one.
He's the firefighter who's afraid of fire. I'm reading the.
That's a bit of a problem for your job.
I'm reading the Fiona the dolphin woman thing. The Balan Wonderworld wiki says she is a girl in love with everything under the sea. She loves dolphins the most as she thought of them as friends. That is until one day while diving, one knocks off her breathing gear. As a result, she nearly drowns and spends some time in the hospital recovering. However, she suffers intense feelings of betrayal and fear, thinking the dolphin attacked her. In this state, she is corrupted into the monstrous Angelica. Angelica from Rugrats. Once she is destroyed, once Angelica is destroyed, she gains the courage to go out and visit the dolphins again, and discovers her friend looking sorrowful and happy to see her. Realizing the incident was all accident, she regains her passion and joy for swimming with the ocean animals again. Do you think this happened to Mitch after that time the dolphin tried to have sex with him? Do you think like he had like a Balan Wonderworld type intervention?
You say, why wasn't there a podcaster? There could have been a podcaster in Balan Wonderworld too. Who's to say?
God damn. I mean that's the Jose Gallard update. He's a podcaster now. God damn, I love Jose Gallard.
The man who rages at the storm. He's me. I am him.
Why did he become a furry? Why did he become Bartholomew?
Well, sometimes, you go unexpected places in your life. Who's to say,
Well, I mean, I guess he became because he was he was attacked by the storm, the massive tornado that destroyed his farm, and then became like a wind wolf, the howling wolf.
The howling wolf, the howling wind. Think about it.
True. You have to use
dog barking at the weather. You can't do nothing about it.
And he can only be defeated by Pounding Pig. You remember Pounding Pig?
Oh, of course we remember Cube Fox.
Cube Fox
was huge.
Cube Fox,
fire hydrant. You're a fire hydrant for some reason.
Yuri Brand, I gotta say, I'm sorry. She does look like most of the people that listen to our show. Did you remember what Yuri Brand looked like?
I know. I'm looking at a photo of her. That's Yuri Brand, man.
Yuri Brand's is like telling us about like something she read on Dynasty Scans. I'm sorry.
Yuri Brand is like I'm making a spreadsheet of every like fan translation VNs that came out this year. You want to hear about my bugs I collected?
I like that she turns into kind of like a Madoka style monster too. That's like, yeah, that's Yuri Brand, all right. That is Wormsworth or Brilliant Worm in the Japanese version.
The Brilliant Worm.
God damn.
You know what we call the Brilliant Worm in America? Dennis freaking Rodman.
It's true. Yuri Brand. Okay. Yuri Brand looks like she's got a lot of opinions about Witch from Mercury. She's like they copped out in the finale. I don't understand. I expected them to have full sex in the finale. I expect the company to be good for once. Nope.
Right.
The company will never be good.
Or should we get to the next?
Yes, I've got a Sonic thing. Sonic Symphony Germany performance suddenly canceled.
Oh no.
This is supposed to be at the Mitsubishi Electric Hall in Dusseldorf. It's like hall, but it has an E at the end.
Is that where they do what is the Electric Starlight? What's the Railroad musical again?
Oh,
Starlight Express. Is that where they do Starlight Express every year?
If you go to the page on the website, it just is a 404 error. 404 error. Nobody knows what it is.
The whole building doesn't exist anymore.
It got. I think a Lydia Tarr situation might have happened at the Sonic Symphony in Germany.
Lydia Tarr is doing the Sonic Symphony.
After the movie, that would be funny if instead of doing Monster Hunter, she's at the Sonic Symphony at the end of the movie.
And we're there.
And she's doing it's like dun 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 dun. She's doing like the Sonic 06 music or whatever the fuck.
It is world. That's funny.
That'd be so much more funny than.
Hello, it's me, Ta, and welcome to escaping from a certain city.
Sometimes I wish I could escape from my life. Johnny Gielli comes out with his guitar. It's like, yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. That would be cool. There's Sonic comes out in his suit and he's dancing. He's doing the dance from the daytime TV show, shaking his ass. God damn! Oh, that'd be so sick.
Oh man.
Do you think there's an alternate cut of that where she does like Dragon Age and she's like, well, or she's not Dragon Age, Dragon Quest, and she's like, well, okay, this isn't that bad.
Monster Hunter. There's nothing wrong with Monster Hunter.
No, the Monster Hunter scores are actually good. She would hate any video game score. I'm just trying to think of something that has a little bit fancier of an orchestral score. Mm-hmm. Remember how
you might like it because the guy who made the Dragon Quest music is an insane guy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that you can tell that music is made by an insane guy. Do you remember how in Dragon Quest 11? Did you ever play Dragon Quest 11?
I played, I think, about a third of it. I don't know. That game's so hard because it has like 8 endings. Where I'm like,
it does. Okay, it has 8 endings, and you think you're getting to the end of the game, and then it just keeps going for like another 100 hours. Yeah, it is like that. There's only one real ending of the game, but it is like that. Right. You can play it in 2D mode if you want to. You want to do that? You can do that.
I do remember watching like a speed run of it once on YouTube for like a half an hour and then falling asleep because sometimes I do that. And I always forget that they said that it's faster to beat the game in 3D mode than 2D mode. Isn't that weird?
That is strange. There's some even if you play 3D World, there's some places you go that make you go into 2D mode. You go into like a book or something.
Yeah. I did some of that.
Yeah, man, good game. You know, I personally don't think I ever passed it because like I did get past one of the endings, and it's like go get all your your elite fucking orichalcum weapons or whatever the hell. Like go get all your god killing weapons, and then we're all
You're
gonna.
an orichalcum person. I'm more of a orichalcum. I always go orichalcum, but I'm not really.
Well,
sure
I'm more of
why.
an adamantite person, to be honest with you.
You're always calling me Bub. That is true.
Yeah, yeah, I'm always going snicked bub, etc.
You're chopping on a big cigar.
You know, there was a guy. I think I must have talked about this on the podcast years ago. There was a guy that my dad and my brother and I only ever saw at Walmarts nearby, but he was like purposefully trying to look like Wolverine. Like
that was Glenn Danzig.
It might have been Glenn Danzig. There was
Where
like
does Glenn Danzig live? I would,
there was like a guy
that very Glenn Danzig move to be like, he lives in Asheville, North Carolina.
I mean, like it wouldn't surprise me. A bunch of weird celebs live here, but there was a guy that we would always see at like Walmart, and he was always like wearing like Wolverine style clothes, whether it's like a leather jacket and like a like a wife beater and like dog tags and stuff. But he had like the hair, but it was like gray. He looked like old Logan. It was weird, and that might have been
Glenn.
Where does Glenn Danzig live? I mean, he wouldn't surprise me if he lived
here. According to a guy on Reddit, he saw him in Los Angeles at a local restaurant, so he thinks he's there.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, Glenn Danzig.
Now, this is actually, now I'm excited. The consequence of sound. Take a look inside Danzig's shitty house, currently on the market for $1.2 million.
Should I buy Danzig's house?
Glenn Danzig's house, already pretty damn good. He's got some good shit there, dude. You're gonna like Glenn Danzig's house.
Let me see. Maybe I wonder if this stuff's still in the market. Oh man, first thing, the big Taz and Marvin the Martian. He's got a shelf that has. Is that like Doraemon? Littlefoot. There's Littlefoot on there. He just has a bunch of weird little figurines, some Taz stuff, some old action figures,
He's just like me for real.
Double gargoyle candle dish.
Cool.
A cool chrome
vodka.
A chrome skull. Or is that? Oh, that's what that is. That Crystal Head vodka.
I don't think so. Actually, you're right.
He's got Frankenberry and Count Chocula. He really is Glenn Danzig. Oh man, men live in a house like this and find no problem with it. His mattress is literally on the floor.
He rocks. I love Glenn Danzig. This makes me like him more, to be honest.
Honestly, he's got so much water damage in his house. What's going on here, man? This is from 2017. Oh, Glenn Danzig.
Glenn, thank you.
Why did everybody want him to be Wolverine?
Because that's Wolverine. That's what Wolverine would live in, I'll be honest. He just like he lives in the X mansion, but if he didn't, that's like the shit he would live in.
I mean, they're both weird little creepy guys, so like I get it. Like
they're creepy guys.
He's
from he grew up in like a log cabin, dude, in Canada.
He's uncircumcised like Wolverine because his foreskin keeps growing back. That was another classic podcast bit of ours. Remember when
I can't walk down the damn street with somebody without saying the foreskin regrowing bit.
We all talk about that. Danzig collected comic books and, frustrated by American comics, started his own to produce crazy, violent, erotic.
Which we saw the movie of that. Remember?
Which movie was that again?
The
Verotica or whatever it was.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one you're thinking of?
Verotica, yes.
Is Verotica.
That was a Glenn Danzig movie.
That was a Danzig
cool.
movie. He's cool. He's very cool.
He's the coolest guy who ever lived.
That's why he should be
Wolverine. I listened to 2 of his Elvis covers. And I've never listened to Elvis before. So.
Though sometimes this is he defended Trump's travel ban, which is okay. Although he did.
Well, okay, listen. Don't. Why you could have sprung that on me before I said Danzig's one of the coolest guys ever.
He commented about the book The Occult Roots of Nazism, that every school kid should have this book. Although he said it was
I agree.
Although he did say it was satirical. He has a long-standing interest in New World Order conspiracies. Not only have I always been interested in the families that run the world forever, that people now know as the Bilderberg Group, but there's an older book called The Committee of 300, which tells you all about it. I mean, I got in trouble back in the 90s talking about this kind of stuff. how the United States is based on a Freemason thing, and I got so many government files on me from that one. This is
So true.
This is very cool. His lower back features the logo of the Devilman manga. Did you know this? He's got a Devilman tattoo. He's a fan of horror movies and Japanese anime/manga, and has expressed his appreciation for the works of both Cronenberg and Go Nagai. He's just like me for real.
He's like cool. Now, ignoring the travel ban, that stuff's not good.
I mean, he's just a weird libertarian is the thing, because his other thing is he says he doesn't like the two-party system. The bottom line is that both parties are in agreement about one thing. They don't want a third, fourth, or fifth in there. They want it Democrat and Republican, and both are corrupt. But the most interesting quote on his Wikipedia page: though sometimes portrayed as a Satanist by the media, he has denied this in several interviews, elaborating, "I embrace both the light and dark side. I definitely believe in a yin and yang, good and evil. My religion is a patchwork of whatever is real to me. If I can draw the strength to get through the day from something, that's religion. I'm not trying to be preachy or tell people what to think." Is he like, you know who? Okay, he shouldn't have been real life. He shouldn't have been live action Wolverine. He should have been live action Severian, I think is what I'm learning here. He should have been live action Severian.
I agree.
He kind of has the semi cleft chin that what's her face was talking about, the MILF that was hitting on Severian, saying she knows what he look like. I know what you look like. You're very handsome. He's like, I'm wearing a skull mask. Actually, you can't tell that I'm handsome, ma'am. You don't know what I look like. And if he took off his mask, he would look like Glenn Danzig, I think. That's my headcanon now. Severian looks like a young Glenn Danzig. Except there's one thing. Severian is very tall, almost to where he could pass it as exultant. But Glenn Danzig is famously only 5'3". No exultant blood in this guy at all. Glenn Danzig, you have no exultant blood. Sorry. You could not. It would take you so many bites to finish a leak, Glenn Danzig, you don't even know. There's no way you can deep throat that whole leak. You can't do it.
Right.
Sorry. Oh man, Glenn Danzig, you're the Hogcast hero of the week, I guess. A closer look at Sonic Superstars battle mode, Metal, Amy, and Knuckles. I didn't know this, but there's a battle mode, and players can customize their avatars to their heart's content. You can make your own avatars of like different guys if you want to.
Can I bring my guy from Sonic Forces in there?
Absolutely not.
Well, sorry. Well, I will not be playing.
I do like the addition of Robot Knuckles, Robot Tails. I don't see a Robot Amy in here. Not in. Maybe if I open some of these other pictures, but there's a battle mode. There's a standard race mode, a zap scrap where you hit each other, attack each other with projectiles. There's Star Snatcher where you got to collect stars and you can lose them by taking damage, and then Survival where you must stay on the stage until the end while avoiding cannonballs. And a bunch of, it's kind of like I don't know. They're adding like some Mario Party style mini games in this. The thing is, I think this is all probably couch co-op only.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it. There's not gonna do an online rollback. They're not gonna do.
Yeah, post on Craigslist. Post on Craigslist. Yeah. Anybody want to come over to my place?
I've got that. I've got one of those old PlayStation TVs where we can play split screen at the same time. Put on glasses and look at the same screen without seeing the other ones. If you want to play multiplayer couch co-op with me. Remember how that seemed like. I wonder if they still got those monitors. Those old Sony TV monitors that did that. Do you remember that shit? The shit where you put on weird 3D glasses and like there was two signals overlaid on the screen, and one pair of glasses saw one and the other one saw the other, so you could do split screen.
TV. I forgot I had that TV.
You had the Magic TV, Russ?
I had the Magic TV because it was a flop and they were like the cheapest like.
It was like the cheapest LCD you could, like, to 720p LCD 3D TV or whatever.
Yeah, I had it in my dorm room because it was like $75 or something.
Did you ever use the cool split screen technology?
I did. I actually did try once because it came with the game. It came with like an ATV game. What is it?
Yeah, it's probably some like whatever bullshit PS3.
And
ATV
I
game.
turned that on, and I think I realized that I had to charge
your glasses. I hate having to charge my glasses.
And I went like, no, I'm good. I don't want to charge them. I think, and for years, I might still even have those glasses somewhere because they were a good like comedy character prop of like
they are very
guy from the future.
You do look like an insane man.
You do look stupid wearing them, which is my not that it's hard for me, but
yeah, There was a period in like the early 2010s where we all thought that 3D was finally going to be a thing that we were going to do.
That's because James Cameron told us it was going to be that, and
I
we
mean,
denied him.
I mean, he was. The thing is, it's just like it doesn't really. At home 3D is still not there. It's just not there.
It's just not there, folks.
I mean, nowadays they've got high enough refresh rates; they could probably pull it off. I'm trying to look at a picture of these glasses, the Sony 3D TV glasses. But man, what a fucking. Do you think of it? Here, man, these glasses did look crazy. These glasses do look pretty sick. I'm assuming I'm gonna send you a picture of it. This was I think this is probably what they were. They kind of had like a weird. They can look like Spy Kid glasses. Is that them, Russ?
That's them. I own those. They're somewhere in a cardboard box somewhere.
Yeah, this looks like the thing that Spy Kid wears when it says "cool dude" or whatever on it. Speaking of cool dudes, I've got a tood this week. Like we talked about last week, I'm gonna do some toods from Sonic 06. The thing about Sonic 06 is that most of the NPCs you talk to are just named like middle-aged man, old man, kid.
See, we're gonna have to let them stand on their own. They're not gonna have a name like Quibby the.
No, this middle-aged man I'm talking about is a guy in a blue shirt that's bald and has a mustache. And you meet him and he says, "I heard the blue wind blew when the princess was kidnapped, but couldn't save her." Man, that's weak. I would have karate chopped Eggman and saved the princess, no problem. Huh? Well, I had a stomachache that day, so I was at home in bed, really. Things are getting kind of dangerous lately, so a lot of girls are coming up to me and asking me to protect them. What? You want to meet some of those girls? Sure, maybe some other time. I'm busy practicing my karate chop.
Dude, this is like a Sopranos character. Well, okay, so Sonic 06 takes place in Soliana, which is kind of like
New Jersey.
Sonic Venice.
Yeah, it is like Sonic Venice.
Yeah, and this is like a Sopranos guy in Venice. Like he's like, "Yo, I could have saved.
I saved the neighborhood.
I can protect the neighborhood.
Sonic can't protect the neighborhood. He let the princess get kidnapped."
The blue wind blew. God, I would own like that would destroy me.
If I was Sonic, I would have kicked the shit out of this guy. I would have spin dashed this guy into pieces. But
I don't think Sonic believes in violence, but if he did, this guy would be fucking
so
dead.
on a scale of 0 to Luppy, where do you rate this guy?
I like the character. You know, it's like that thing. As somebody who has refuses to get any media literacy whatsoever, I base characters based on their moral decisions, and I can't respect them as like.
If they do a good thing, then they're a good guy that I like, and if they do a bad thing, they're a bad guy that I hate.
And this is a bad guy. He badmouth Sonic, who only has nothing but good intentions.
But the thing is, I'm gonna withhold judgment until I know about if there are girls that are asking.
You're saying so you might just be. I think he's a liar. And you think there's a chance there might be lovely ladies, lovely 2006 Xbox 360 women.
Yeah.
Who was the most beautiful women of the Xbox 360 era?
That's a fantastic question. Is it Dom from Gears of War's dead wife?
Do you see her? I can't remember.
You see her? Yes, because when she steps out of the
zombified.
Well, no, she steps out of like the chamber or whatever, and he sees her as like what? Because he kept up until then he keeps having like memories or flashbacks of his wife, like him being in love with his wife. And then, like, they reach the pod that she's in, and they get her out of the pod, and he sees her for a second, and then her foot hits the ground, and you realize it's like an old, emaciated, like, zombie foot.
Oh, Alan,
and then he has to put her
they
down.
Should take my gamer card away. How could I not have said the most beautiful woman of the Xbox 360?
Oh, Cortana.
Cortana is like,
well,
that's like a child's play.
Well, hold on. That's not really... Does that count because she's an AI?
That's a moral quandary, but yes, if I'm in love with her, she's
real
to me.
But she is real to me, and I am in love with her because she is Cortana. but I think she's so much more than a woman. Is the thing. She's.
You think any being that could defeat the grave mind is more than a woman?
Yeah, I
think that's what makes her all woman is her
only a
strength.
woman could.
Are you saying not all women can reach Cortana's strength?
Well, not all women go rampant. So that's the one thing.
Not the women. You haven't met some of the women I know.
Well, yeah, once a month they go rampant. Are you kidding me?
Don't say it like that.
Oh, it's me, Dice Man. I'm doing my Halo routine.
Hickory dickory dock. The Arbiter came at to beat the clock.
That sucks. That was. Oh man. Oh, remember
Hey
that?
man,
Remember
Master
that?
Chief to finish the fight. Yeah, that's what I said to my wife. I don't know what that means. Uh,
Uh, I heard the.
uh,
I heard the suit.
uh.
I heard the suit. I heard the suit don't jerk you off no more. I guess you ain't finishing any fights anymore.
Okay.
Oh man. Oh god damn
Who's
it.
the guy in Halo 4 again with the funny name?
Which one? The librarian man?
The guy that's like, oh, it's the judiciary or something. Halo 4. Bad
Oh,
guy.
who is that guy? Who is that guy?
The
It's
didact.
the didact.
The didact. The dick. What you say?
Oh man.
Oh, the didact.
Didact.
Alex has tried to explain the didact to me many times.
I remember
Many
playing.
times
I
I've
remember
tried-
playing Halo 4 and being like, "This is sick as hell." Forerunners, yeah, cool guns. They added a new genre of guns. I love this game.
I will say, if I can picture any cutscene clear in my mind from any Halo game, the number one still is when the Master Chief's like, "That's the didact. I have to go kick his ass." I was like, "Who's the didact?"
I mean,
Did I miss something? Like, should I know the didact or should I have been familiar?
that is the weird thing is that the whole Forerunner thing with the didact is they really just kind of dropped that on us because it was some shit from like a book, I guess, or like because
we all read.
We all read it because there was not any, and maybe it was in also Halo 4 Forward into Dawn, the live action film.
Listen, I know. I bet at like every second of a video game cutscene costs like, I don't know, $200,000 or whatever, like some insane amount of money for like a single 24 frames or whatever.
Yeah, it was the most expensive
Master
thing.
Chief doesn't have a mouth, so there's no mouth sync. You could have paused the video for 2 seconds and had voiceover go, "Huh, that's the didact, the leader of the Forerunners who have returned from Earth that I learned about."
You could have I mean, you can ADR things at any point in a video game because you never see their mouths move. You could have had him walking around and explaining who the didact was.
Or maybe during the tutorial level when you're like walking around atmosphere, I hope the didact, the new villain of this game, doesn't show up.
Cortana's like, so that's the didact, huh?
Yeah, I just remember that so clearly. Like,
Who the fuck is the didact?
Who's the didact?
That was when that's when I started falling off of what the fuck was going on in Halo. Because I was like all in on Halo 3, Halo ODST, and I love the idea of the Forerunners. I thought it was really cool. I love those new guns. But I'm like, who the fuck is the didact? And now I don't even know what's going on in Halo. I played that most recent Halo game and I was like grappling hooking around and I'm like, I don't know what happened in this game.
Did the didact invent the grappling hook?
I mean, the thing is, I barely remember what happened in the original Halo games. There's like a silent cartographer and there's like a library.
The library.
The library.
343 Guilty Spark.
Guilty Spark. We all remember 343's Guilty Spark. They named the studio after him. He was like their Claptrap, but good. Oh, that's sad.
He's like that mean Claptrap.
Evil Claptrap. I think Claptrap probably... Can the Borderlands games just stop? Can they just stop existing?
But Tiny Tina's not even tiny anymore. What's the point?
Did they age up Tiny Tina? Do they have an adult Tina now?
Yeah, she's like adult Tina now, I think.
Does she still talk?
How old is Tiny Tina?
FBI agents are now at your door, Russ. I'm sorry.
Hey, come on! Don't say that.
Tiny Tina's Wonderland? What's that
20
game?
years old. She's 20 years old.
Is that Tiny Tina's Wonderlands? Is that what that is?
Yeah, I bet. I don't know.
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands... Wait, that came out last year? I feel like Tiny Tina's Wonderlands came out like maybe like a decade ago.
Well, that's because we were all playing Ballad Wonderworld instead.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Wanda Sykes and Andy Samberg and Will Arnett were in the game. Did you know that?
No.
That was the game that was like a D&D campaign that she was running.
Right.
Maybe I was thinking of Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep, which was a decade ago, as an expansion pack for Borderlands 2, which was maybe the last Borderlands game that I actually beat. Borderlands was like maybe the first podcast game for me. One of the first podcast games. Because there was just nothing I wanted to hear in that game. I just like seeing the numbers go up and seeing the numbers hit whenever you shoot some guy and a number shoots out of him. I just like doing that. But I can't tell you anything that happened in those games, like ever. I can't tell you. I don't remember who Handsome Jack was, or what he did, or why he was in the games. But he was
All
there.
I know is that the Chugs, the professional wrestler Chugs, he said his favorite video game character of all time is Handsome Jack.
That tracks. From what I know about him.
Chugs.
Do you remember what the fucking Borderlands 2 expansion pack names were?
No, of course.
Captain Scarlet and her pirate's booty.
Oh.
Mr. Torg's Campaign of Carnage.
Mr. Torg's Campaign of Carnage.
Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep. TK Baja's Bloody Harvest. The Horrible Hunger of the Ravenous Waddle Gobbler. How Marcus Saved Mercenary Day. Mad Moxie and the Wedding Day Massacre. Sir Hammerlock versus the Son of Cromorax. This all sounds like if there was a Scholastic book series that was based on the Borderlands games. Like if there was like Scholastic
books.
Like
that, dude. You nailed it.
If there was like a Scholastic like spin-off book series that you would get at the book fair, and it was about like Claptrap's adventure. some shit like that.
Dude, it's a pen name and it's written by like 5 different people, 5 different ghostwriters just under the same name. Yeah. All those kid book series blow my mind because it's like the guy writes the first 2 or 3 books and then it's like, oh, it's a hit. Okay, now I have to sign contracts. I'm selling it now. Knopf owns it. Knopf.
Yeah, is that what happened to the Magic Treehouse, or was that actually written by everybody?
I don't know. That's a great question. I don't know.
When I assume whenever I hear about a ghostwriter, I assume it's the TV show Ghostwriter, and it was like an orb that was lighting up like
an orb that was is the ghost of a slave that never learned how to read.
Was that what it was at the end? Yeah, I think we talked about this. Yeah, it was that, huh?
Yeah, we talk about it a lot, to be honest.
Mary Pope Osborne was the author of the Magic Treehouse. There were the first group. I did not know this. The first group of these books, this split in 2. It was 1 through 28, in which Morgan Le Fay sends Jack and Annie Smith, 2 normal siblings from Frog Creek, Pennsylvania.
The lady who fucked her own brother?
What, Morgan Le Fay? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did. Who? Wait.
Morgan Le Fay had sex with King Arthur.
Was she his sister? Yeah. Okay. In most stories, they are siblings. Interesting.
That's the original sin, and then Morgoth is born out of and that's when like King Arthur starts getting sick and shit. He
that's what like, that was. King and stuff. Oh, that's funny because that's Morgoth from Elden Ring too, huh? he had one of the what was the guys from Elden Ring again called? The Omens. He had an Omen kid. He did basically have an Omen kid, didn't he? Fuck. Morgan Le Fay and Merlin play into that Gendy Tartakov's The Unicorn Warriors Eternal show.
I gotta finish that one day. I liked what I saw, but it was also like a little slow.
It's I really like the animation, and I like the concept of like we're doing Max Fleischer style like Betty Boop Popeye bullshit, but the one thing that anime. Anime. The one thing I don't like is that there's like it has a little bit too much of like a Western TV drama, like the boom title card kind of stuff happens a little bit too much. But I do generally very much like that, and I'm excited for this next season. Whenever that happens, Gendy is on a run lately, so good job him. And also apparently Primal's coming back. Which did you ever watch all of Primal?
No, I've never touched Primal. I'm always like, I'm going to catch up with Primal. I never have. You
should, before you even finish Unicorn, you should just watch all of Primal, because Primal is like insanely good. It's renewed for a 3rd season in 2023, June 16th. Cool. A 3rd 10-episode season, which is funny because it kind of seemed like it was like a definite finale in the other one, but I'm sure they'll figure something out. I mean, you could have, I don't know. There's as long as he has more ideas of like different like action figures to smash together, then like I believe it, because it's just like it is just a bunch of shit that's just like it's like what if an Argentinosaurus had like a weird flesh-eating zombie disease, and then and that's who he had to fight for this episode, and it was a big zombie like brontosaurus looking thing, the biggest dinosaur to ever live, like a big long necked dinosaur, but it was also a zombie. And it was like melting flesh coming off of it the entire time. Or what if some Vikings and some Egyptians got to fight each other in a big like arena or some shit? Pretty cool shit. Good TV show. There's one weird episode. They do this like just in the middle of nothing, but there's one weird episode where it's like a flashback. It's just like a standalone where it's like Charles Darwin and some Victorian England guys are like in a British like like one of those clubs where these guys would get together to like talk about theories and stuff. And there's
like adventurers club,
kind of like an adventurers club, but Charles Darwin says that like in any situation, any person would regress back to their primitive roots to survive. They would get a primal instinct. And then there's a whole thing where like one of the rich guys is like, "Oh, I don't believe in this evolution stuff. Are you telling me and like a caveman came from the same roots or whatever? That's not true." And then like an inmate from an asylum breaks in and like starts killing people. And then at the end, like one of the rich like stiff upper lip British guys like goes into like a crazy like monkey rage and like beats the guy to death with a big like dinosaur bone and a spear. And then Charles Darwin's like, It's like I win. You proved my own argument. It's just pretty sick. It's just a good ass show. Honestly, if it was just standalone episodes of just people just kind of just like aping out and like going caveman mode, like impaling people with spears and shit, I'd watch that shit. Goddamn, good ass show. Especially since like up until like the final season, the last season has a little bit more dialogue, but largely that entire show is just no dialogue, just like noises and action, and
that's
good,
cool.
Good shit. I like it a lot.
Is that your plug for the week?
That is my plug for the week. Go watch Primal. Primal. Go watch Primal. Russ, I think it's still on HBO Max.
The place to watch HBO.
The place to watch HBO. You should watch Primal. It's a good ass show. It's very cool. There's
I still like Fiona and Cake. I was gonna talk about this because
Fiona and Cake is also very good.
I messaged you about this last night where it's like Fiona and Cake. You know what it reminds me a lot of? You remember when you watch like you've seen the Goofy movie, right?
Yes, I've seen the Goofy movie.
Yeah, and there's the scene where like Goofy is like, "I'll trust my son. I love my son." like
yes,
there's like darkness at the core.
Yeah, where Pete's like saying, where Pete's like saying like, he's like, "Yeah, your son's just like a little nasty kid like my kid is. You shouldn't trust him. He's often doing his own thing." And he's like, "No, my son. I believe in the goodness of my son." It's like that.
You're like, there's an inner darkness to Goofy that you never realize. Then you listen to the voice of SpongeBob be like, "I have so many regrets in my life." I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You listen to the voice of SpongeBob, and it's like, "I used to put on the crown to be the wacky man." He's like, "I will never be the wacky man. I cannot be the wacky man."
I think that's like my number one like disappointment in like, obviously, you know, staying with the strike or whatever. But I'm sad that there's no interviews about the show with the
I hope
WGA performers, and I'm like, oh man, I so would want to hear like his process of like, well, I'm doing the opposite of SpongeBob.
It is very much like that. It's about a guy who used to be wacky and now he's just like a normal guy and he's depressed about it and he misses his wife. It's man. Goddamn, what a fucking that show. You know, I mean, none of the Adventure Time stuff has been bad. I've enjoyed all of it that I've seen, like the spin-off shows and the HBO Max stuff. That one where Finn and Jake die was like shockingly like poignant. That was a good ass episode. The one where they die and go to hell, or like the afterworld or whatever. Is Adventure Time maybe like the best like animated universe on TV that of like the last decade or two? I just like their whole cosmology and whatever the fuck's going on there.
It's fucked up.
Like, yeah, of course there's a scarab guy and his boss is an orb with sunglasses. Yeah, I believe that. Prismo has like a weird boss. Okay, sure, yeah. I'm sad that they what the fuck did Max do that they couldn't get Kumail? They beefed the negotiation with Kumail, or I guess it was his agent, Kumail's agent.
Yeah, his agent was like,
"We gotta hold out for more money. We gotta get that Kingo money." You mean he doesn't have to take any drugs to be Prismo anymore? We wanted him to take more HGH to be Prismo. We were gonna make him flat. We were going to flatten Kumail. We were gonna put him in a panini press until he could become flat like Prismo. That's his new method thing he's doing.
What kind of chemicals do you have? What kind of juice do they have? Do they have does Max have its own juice now?
Yeah, they give him the Prismo juice.
The Prismo juice, dude.
Oh goddamn! But I mean, the guy they have to voice him kind of does a decent Kumail impression, I guess. It's no Stuber, I'll say that.
Right.
It's not the classic voice from Stuber that we all know and love. But man, I mean, I think the Adult Swim Cartoon Network portion of Max is, I mean, that and HBO are the only two brands that are worthwhile, I think, anymore in their entire portfolio, because the Discovery Channel, I don't even know what the fuck it is anymore. It's just Dr. Pimple Popper and like
Guy Fieri.
Is he on Discovery now? He's on TLC.
Yeah, for a long time one of his shows, I don't think it was drive-ins or whatever, but one of his shows was like a major factor in Discovery. But
oh, you know what? Speaking of HBO Max, or I guess was this an HBO documentary, or I don't know what it was, but the Telemarketers documentary.
The Telemarketers documentary was good.
You want some bad vibes? Watch that. You want to see how like this entire country got gutted over the last decade by like insane scams? Watch that. That shit's so tight. Like when the telemarketers stop pretending to just work on behalf of the cops and just pretend they are cops and like take calls from people and pretending that they're like the guy that was like making calls with people while he had the police scanner running in the background, so it sounds like he's a cop calling from a cop car. That shit was so sick. The one guy who was like the guy who got out of jail for murdering somebody, and when they would just like, he was just screaming at them on the phone, calling them a bitch and stuff because they wouldn't like donate money. What a fucking business. It's cool that we just don't take phone calls anymore because of these guys. Phones just don't exist anymore. We don't use them as phones anymore.
Right.
Because of the Police Officers Benevolent Association. Or whatever the fuck. Oh man. Cool thing. That building, the CDG building or whatever the fuck it was, that place is what the antechamber from Claw the Conciliator looks like in my mind.
Yeah.
It's just like this weird drop ceiling hell that all these guys were running around in, and like, why did they kept on showing that person that had just like a tiny baby turtle on their desk all day. What was going on in there?
Right.
Everybody got salmonella in that building because they were kissing that. I know they were kissing that baby turtle.
It's true.
Yeah. Did you see that recently? There was we gotta wrap this up, but do you see recently there was like a CDC warning that's like, do not kiss turtles. Don't kiss any baby turtles.
That was a thing when I was a kid. Don't put turtles in your mouth. That was a big deal.
We've talked about this before, but there was that's for a long time, and it's because back in the 50s through like 70s or 80s, you could just buy like turtles for like a quarter. You could just buy like a red-eared slider anywhere for like a quarter. But the issue is that turtles under a given size, especially if they were made on a farm, like bred on a farm, probably had salmonella and stuff because they're not raised in the best conditions. But it was an article. It was the CDC mentioned. Yeah, it was last month. They had something that said that there's a salmonella outbreak in 11 states, saying don't kiss or snuggle your turtle.
No turtle snuggles. Just feed them cabbage. Move on.
Those getting sick have ranged in the age of from under 1 year to 64 years, although the median is 14. Yeah, so I mean it's there used to be like a 3 or 4 inch rule with turtles, which was saying that because generally if they have salmonella it'll kill them, I guess, and so they think like if they get that big they won't, or maybe it's if they get that big you can't put them in your mouth if they're bigger than 3 or 4 inches, which I take that as a challenge. I bet I could fit a 3 or 4 inch turtle in my mouth.
It's the baby turtle challenge.
But that was the thing because that's why they didn't have turtles at stores anymore for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I think you could always still buy them at the fair, and that's where I actually got my turtle when I was a kid. My turtle Norm, that I got named after Cheers, Norm from Cheers. I got him at the fair, and the workaround to that 3 or 4 inch rule is when they ask, "Is this for educational purposes?" You say yes, and then you get the turtle. You can buy it. That's how it works. You just gotta say yes, and then they'll let you buy it. There's no like law or anything like that. The world of buying reptiles is still kind of it's a little bit of the Wild West out there. But anyway, salmonella. Be careful with your turtles. Sorry, April O'Neil.
Please stop kissing your turtles. All the turtle kissers out there, please stop.
Leonardo is so
now,
mad
if you're
about this.
if you're if you're dating the guy from Entourage, also stop.
He probably has salmonella also.
Damn.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Do you think there's people that are like, I need to lose some weight. I'm gonna get some salmonella from a turtle. I'm gonna kiss a turtle and go on a cleanse. I'm going on a
tapeworm strategy. The tapeworm strategy.
I'm going on a turtle cleanse. I'm gonna get salmonella and shit my guts out for the next week or two. It's funny. 12 of the interviewees that I guess Forbes interviewed all of these people they got salmonella, and they said that 12 of these 20 people had kissed turtles that were less than 4 inches. So I guess when it comes to turtles, you gotta be a little bit of a size queen. You can only kiss the big turtles. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Well, I guess until next time, don't kiss any turtles, but do live and learn. Live and learn.